Guys, we are live with a week 4 game of season 12. We've got Luke versus Bryan here. Luke is on the red side. Looks like he's playing a defenders list with he's got Bill, Ant-Man, Sabretooth as like extra splashes in his list. And we have Bryan playing looks like, what am I seeing here? I'm seeing Spider-Man and Web Warrior team with Wong. I'm looking at a pretty standard Web Warrior team here. I'm going to let them know we're live. And with me today is Utility Cookie, aka Dave. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Lucas. Thanks for having me on. Excited what these to see what these guys are bringing to the table here.
Yeah. You'll notice if anyone has watched my stream before, you'll notice my voice is not what it usually is. I was at an all-day event for a team event, and there was a lot of talking. Obviously, my team was very lucky to have won all of its games. We went 12-0. That was pretty cool. And
Nice.
Luke was actually at the event, so that's kind of cool too.
Oh yeah, he was playing as well with his team.
Yeah, I don't think he was playing this, but he had it was like the bad guys. Like he made sure all of his teammates were playing uh bad affiliation. So
Oh,
our
nice.
team got paired up against his, and I had to play against the Black Order player. It was fun. Okay,
Uh,
so go ahead.
yeah, what you call fun.
So Luke has won the priority with that wild. It looks like he chose secures, and Bryan had to choose extracts. So we have gamma cubes, two early on missions that were set up, or that came out what 4 years ago now. And gamma has had some adjustments. Both of them have had adjustments since their initial release, but they're similar enough that it's going to be down the middle, damage taken from the cubes, damage taken from being outside gamma. What do you think about this crisis setup?
I think it's gonna be a brutal game, and yeah, let's see how Web Warriors will fare into a crisis like this. Wonder what team he'll bring. If he's going for ASM here or Miles. Um, yeah, the cubes are helpful for the web warriors, I think, because they usually have some issues getting started.
Right.
Cubes might help that, but yeah, the shape I don't think it's that advantageous for them. So see how they will deal with that.
Yeah. Looks like they're making sure all the terrain is working properly or just visible for both players. It's always a good thing to do. I forget to do that recently, but uh, I had a game I think last week where they're playing on the map called Demons Downtown, and then the big building on that map
Oh,
wasn't visible for one of the
wait,
players, even though we saw it on stream.
I had the same thing. I think it was last week or the week before. The same map. My opponent couldn't see the big size 5 building, so
Yeah,
I think that
they
maybe it's the map is a bit buggy or something.
they fixed it. I messaged. I had I think Pat Dunford is the one who actually fixed it, but
Hmm.
it's been fixed now. So, but anyway, it looks like they did a map rotation. Bryan must have done that, and we just don't know the threat. Let's see. Basically, the question I have is like, is Luke gonna bring Hulk? I mean, I think it would make sense to, but just for like that, you got so much displacement out of him, and Gamma and Q, it can really rack up the damage. But what do you think? Do you think Hulk is the right move here?
Ooh, yeah, depends on the threat level. I wonder because maybe he wants to close out the game fast, and if that's the case, I might go a bit wider. Try to get ahead on extracts with Miles and Black Cat. Saw Voodoo in there. Maybe steal some stuff, and try to sneak in a back point steal with Gwen. So yeah, don't know if Hulk is the right call here. If it becomes a slower game, I would definitely take Hulk over a wider team.
Right.
What do you think, Lucas?
Um, I I don't know. I think that Luke is. That's our red player. He's playing
Oh, right, yeah,
defenders. I
yeah, yeah.
think that I think that he violence. I don't know. I don't know. I just like I'm biased because I like violence, uh, he's bringing defenders. He's going to get a bunch of rerolls. I think he's going to. He loves Deadpool. Luke is like a huge Deadpool fan. I don't think I saw Deadpool in his list though. Now that I think about it, but um, anyway, I don't know. I think we'll see like Dare. I think we'll just see something new because he wants to try stuff. We're gonna see Daredevil, Wolverine, maybe. I really don't know what to expect there. On either side because like they both said they're both using new rosters they've never used before. So
Right.
it's really you really have no idea where they're gonna go. It's like a wild
What
card
they're gonna
situation.
do, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Yeah, yeah. I didn't get a good look at the roster, so I don't know which models
yeah. We'll find out
they
soon
have.
enough.
Yeah,
Daredevil Wolverine seems pretty good. Krenstall says,
seems
yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially yeah,
Did he?
here with the rerolls. Yeah, you're just gonna be bodying people. I played against a Daredevil on Saturday yesterday, and he dazed three of my models in one activation
Wow.
with a regular attack into a Devil's Deliverance on two more of them. So it was very rough, but it was painful. Man, I didn't have any mystic attacks to like just chop through him. Like I only had physical and energy, so it was like I was trying to avoid attacking but you have when Daredevil has an extract and the game's tight. I don't know. Like your options
You have
are
to deal
pretty
with him. Yeah,
limited.
yeah, yeah.
All right, we've got the
Oh,
teams here. So Luke has gone with Wolverine, Daredevil, and Luke Cage as his affiliated picks with Wong. Oh, Wong is defender as well, and
right.
Beta Ray Bill as his as a splash. So he's probably brought Eyes on the Prize. There it is. He's gonna look to grab the center cube, and retreat back from the Web Warrior side. On the Web Warrior side, we've got Miles, ASM, Venom, Wong, and Ghost Spider. Let's see.
Right.
So it looks like they're gonna try to like we got Agent Venom who's gonna try to uh take out like he's like the action piece. Let's see what Miles and ASM do. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think. I don't play Web Warriors very much, so I don't have that much to offer. What do you think about these lists?
Well, I really like the defenders list. I also see he brought no matter the cost. So if Wong gives a power to Wolverine, Wolverine can move and do his best at what I do, and then do his spender with no matter the cost. I think maybe he can reach the back gamma shelter with that threat range. It's crazy how far Wolverine can go. So I wonder if he'll use that as an opening against these web warriors. And with web warriors, yeah, I really like the roster they have. Wong, did he bring advanced R&D? No, he did not. Okay, but Wong handing out the power to these spiders is really good.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah, I like both teams.
we're missing a card or something. Oh, what's going on? Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yeah,
trying to he
yeah,
accidentally grabbed the wrong card. Oh, you know what I think it
yeah.
might have been? It might have been he picked Lethal Protector thinking it could work with Agent Venom, and Luke might have said, "Oh, it actually can't," and like let him switch the card. Like that might
Yeah,
have
that makes
happened
sense.
because
That
they're
makes sense.
yeah. So um yeah, but either way, let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean
this doesn't work if you reselect the card. It
yeah,
just yeah, it's gets stuck. So
find the card in the stack. That's what they're doing now. So
yeah, yeah.
anyway, in the meantime, while they're figuring that out, I just want to say to the viewers of the audience that I had a game on Friday. It was the finals of an event called Champion of Champions. How that event worked was that you had to play in a qualifying event, and you had to play only an affiliation in that qualifier. So there was an X-Men qualifier, there was a Defenders qualifier, there was a Midnight Suns qualifier, etc. for all the affiliations. That this happened back around in March through like July. I think they had like three every 2 weeks or so. I ended up qualifying with X Men, and then there was 24 of them or so. You had one player who won each of the events in the final grant, like the actual tournament, the Champion of Champions final event. And I last on Friday I won the entire event. I played against Midnight Suns in the grand finals, and it was pretty wild, pretty intense game. It's on my YouTube channel. You should check it out. But Dave, who's joining me on the commentary here is actually the person who helped basically helped me pick my roster and game talk through all the likely scenarios that I'd have to face against Midnight Sun. So anyway, thanks Dave for that aid. I am really happy that I got the win. So that's awesome.
You're welcome. Always happy
Yeah,
to talk. Let's talk some tactics.
yeah,
It was a cool game. I've watched it a couple of days ago.
yeah. Did you
So
see that? I would almost pick Cyclops at the beginning.
yes, yeah,
What do
yeah,
you think I
yeah.
made the right call switching to
I think
Storm?
yeah, I think so. I think so. I think it
Yeah,
was.
it was. I was like, so that was a very tough thing to do because we talked basically all
Mhm.
Cyclops the entire prep.
I know. But it was better. It opened up the better splash characters for you. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
yeah. Was
it was a good game. It came down to like the final a couple of very important decisions and a couple
yeah,
blunders on each side, but that's what makes it exciting. So
exactly. The
all
person
right,
with the
so
least mistake wins. Oh, they're starting here.
yeah,
Yeah,
so Wolverine is deploying on one flank. Let's see here. He doesn't. So when I've got a character that has like an obvious weakness, like Wolverine has like a low Mystic defense, I always I would always hold them back until as late as I can, because I mean I don't want them to like put drop down Voodoo like immediately across from Wolverine or something like that.
right, right.
But in this case, I don't see any like there's nothing significant that I would see from Wolverine and I'd be like that scared about. So I think that's a totally fine opening deployment. I mean, the key thing here is that he knows Bill's going in the middle. I think both players probably know that. And if Luke doesn't do that, like ASM will just pick up that middle. Like he'll be very happy to do that. So yeah, let's see. ASM go in the middle, of course. I think we're gonna see, of course, most characters in the middle here because that's where the battle is going to take place.
Yeah, for sure. You'll probably see like two characters on the flank telegraphing which one will grab the cubes, and then they'll retreat back to the backgammon shelter with late activation to the center. Who won Prio, Lucas?
It was Luke who won Prio. So
Okay.
yeah, he's that's why the bill play with eyes on the prize is on the table right now.
Yeah. Okay, so the web warrior players will have last activation. Um, yeah, which probably means they will win the center. Uh, Tying. I'll predict a tied score.
Yeah, yeah. So what's that?
Maybe
That would
around
be
one.
4-4-4.
4-4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder who will save for last here. But I mean, like, well, I mean, I don't know. Like Luke could put Daredevil in the middle, right? And he's pretty tanky against his
Yeah,
team. I could see
yeah,
that.
and web warriors are a bit pillow faced. But with Wong, they can be a bit of a threat round one, and a Cinder grenade onto a Daredevil is pretty good.
Yeah.
Incinerating him.
I can see that. The interesting thing about Daredevil is that oh look at that. He is oh
Hmm.
wow, okay. Luke is doing something that's
Not
not seen very
conventional. Yeah.
often. I'm worried this is like a play mistake, but I don't know what his ultimate game plan is. Um
Is he gonna grab this back cube here?
maybe, but
Probably. I don't
I
know.
don't like the double damage and the I think that he
No.
brought eyes in the prize. I think that he should be using it to like bring like I think he should be using it on turn run one here. Maybe he is using it. Maybe he's going to use it, but I don't like that because the double damage. He's going to take a damage from the cube. He's going to take a damage from the gamma, and he's also in range for the web warriors to just smack him up at least one, probably once. If that's
Yeah.
so, I like Bill grabbing eyes in the prize, and grabbing the cube and going back. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, because he's too far out now to grab the middle. It's a pretty tight cone where you have to deploy in to grab the middle with eyes. So looks like that's off the table.
All right, yeah. So he's putting Luke on the top side here. I'm trying to like imagine what like the activation order is here as he puts down his characters. And now that he, like, maybe he just puts Daredevil right in the middle at the beginning. I don't know, like, it seems pretty risky. It seems pretty
Yeah,
risky.
yeah.
But hmm, I'm not sure what to think.
Well,
Okay.
maybe maybe if he does that, right, then he really forces the fight right away, tempting Phoenix to engage him, try to grab Daredevil, which with his defenders team he probably wants, right? Get the
Yeah,
brawl going.
if Daredevil can like like what is it called, Devil's Deliverance, and like into like three models, like they're all
Yeah,
just gonna die,
yeah,
and or
yeah,
they're all gonna get pushed away too. So it's like even like, and he's got Daredevil's got like that counter strike too, that short advance counter strike. He counts
yeah.
blanks. Like I don't know. I think that Daredevil can definitely tank. He can do some reasonably good tanking of this team. So let's see. I mean, there's options. Luke has options. He could put Luke Cage on the front too. Like, um, but yeah, I think that I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's clear in my mind the opening play. You bring Bill. You bring Eyes. You do that first. So we'll see how he plays this without that card. Like without that opening. We'll see. Daredevil looks like deploying
Oh,
generally centrally. Daredevil is a wall crawler too, so he could. I mean, like he could also threaten that back piece that Miles at, whereas Miles couldn't grab the home piece from him.
right.
And the web warrior player probably doesn't want to be grabbing these back points. I would assume, but I'm not sure exactly.
Which leadership is the Web Warriors player?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oops. He's running
All right.
Miles.
Yeah, Miles. Okay. Go. The reroll probably more important versus the defenders team, especially
Yeah,
on the brawl like this.
yeah. There's not going to be too much long movement needed in this map, I would imagine.
No, no. ASM's leadership is great on a D shape, where you can just rotate and have
Yeah,
them slowed. Yeah, really annoying to play against.
I haven't played against it too much, but I like just even imagining it. It sounds like a nightmare. You can't
Yeah,
rotate at
yeah.
all. You have to shake, and then you move, and
Shape,
you're
yeah,
off the
move.
secure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and then you're stuck somewhere, no man's land.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's so
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
All right, so let's see what Luke does with his opening activation here. Um, I'm worried like you're giving a free cube to ASM. He's gonna love it, and he goes last, so he's gonna be able to control the middle. Like, uh, it seems like a mistake to leave the middle piece on the table for the webs. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah.
He's
Uh,
gonna double grab with Bill.
double grab. Is this what he's gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know. It seems like it. I'm worried for Bill's health. If he brought patch up or something, maybe that'd be a world where um I would feel confident about this move. But I'm feeling like Bill's like he needs that one power for the. He needs to either be back like on cover on this size 3 or something to get cover with no power, or he needs to, let's see, maybe he just,
Oh, he just.
let's see if he double grabs here. But
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
looks like he did.
he must be if he's going here. Like it's so it'd be too it'd be a little silly not to, I think. I At this point. All right. He is grabbing the second piece. Bill is so like the problem or like the problem um the issue that I see with this is that Bill now doesn't have any damage reduction, so he's really just hoping on good dice, I guess, to not take any damage here. If he takes 4 damage, Bill is going to daze at the end of the round from the cubes. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm wrong about that, because he could pay to reduce.
right. At one point.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so I guess like I can see, there's like a little bit of a logic there. But I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're having issues
I think so. With
with
the
the UI or
yeah,
whatever this is. Okay, so we have Miles going, grabbing a piece.
yeah. Maybe Lou was thinking like he needs to grab extract as well, being out of range. So he has Wong in there, and that's not really an attacker. So it's just maybe two models that go into Bill, which will be ASM and maybe Gwen. Those are not the most threatening models, of course.
Yeah.
So not maybe not the bad play.
Yeah, I mean, see, I just want to kill things, so I would just put Wong. I'd give an extra power to ASM and just go do that
Yeah,
web swing and just go into Bill.
if
Oh
Venom
man,
incinerate him, web swing with ASM. Yeah,
just
yeah,
something like that. Yeah. Can
yeah.
Wong, can Wong give out two? How much power can Wong give out on this round? Like with his abilities? Is it?
I don't know. I know I can give three away with advanced R&D, but if
Yeah,
you regularly use them, um,
he can have
he can hand
just
out
one.
just one, just
Yeah,
one.
just one.
Yeah,
So, but that's fine. You give one power out. Oh, I see. Venom doesn't need that power. He just moves and incinerates. Oh, but Bill's
yeah.
immune to incinerate, so that won't
Oh yes,
work.
yeah.
So yeah, Wong is probably just gonna give a power to ASM and then move on to the back point. Let's see. If you take 2 cube damage, can you pay twice to reduce twice since they're separate sources? No, yes, you can. You can
Uh,
pay. You can do that. Yes. But
you mean with Bill? But it's
yeah, if Bill had 2 power, he could pay 1 power to
yes,
reduce the
yeah,
cube and
yeah.
then one
You
power to
can.
reduce the second cube. And also, the key thing to note about that is that you only gain power from the cubes if you took the damage. So by Bill would have to pay 2 and wouldn't get the benefit of the cube.
No,
All right, we've got Venom grabbing this cube here. Puts him at 2 power. Like that's the thing too is that the cubes. I mean, you obviously are going to take a damage at the end of the round, but it's the part that I like about them is that um, they basically don't cost anything by round 2, right? Because you get your second power, you get your power refunded, in a
yeah,
indirect
yeah. I
way.
really like. Yeah, it's a great crisis for teams that have some issues with their power economy, like webs. I like it with the criminal syndicate as well. Just enabling everyone to have a 2 power for throws or whatever. So those teams really benefit on this crisis. I don't think it benefits the defenders that much. Um, Maybe the damage part is
Yeah.
good for them. If Wolverine has two, that's great, right? With the healing factor. Can't remember which goes first, healing factor or the cube damage.
Um, the player effects happen before cube damage, so you'd healing
All right.
factor and then take I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, take two. So
Well,
you would have to,
yeah.
yeah, activate Wolverine early in the next
Cube
round.
damage happens at the end of the round, right? So in the
Yeah,
cleanup phase. So yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
do all
yeah, yeah.
your healing factor. But so yeah, I think that you're right about the damage, especially web warriors who are basically that extra reroll and being able to reroll the skulls makes them way tankier than you like when at first glance, especially when you have ASM and Miles who have a bunch of defensive rerolls built in.
Right.
So
With the bands are on top of it, right? With the
yeah,
ASM.
yeah, exactly. So they're tough, and getting that free damage on them is just would be helpful for Luke here. Like if he hits Miles for 4 damage next round, maybe using 1 or 2 activations to do that, Miles goes down, whereas he would have needed that
Whereas,
extra damage in a different scenario.
right, so often that these web warriors live on one, right?
Yeah,
Live on
yeah,
two. Then cube damage just fixes that. Because if they live on one, they just displace you, run away, steer your extracts, all this annoying stuff.
yeah. But this Luke choosing Gamma in his list is a pretty smart call here. Defenders have their leadership, which is the new one on Daredevil. It's let's see, let me just read it out. Once per turn, an allied character may reroll a number of its attack dice equal to the number of enemy characters within 2 of itself. So if you get 3 characters all grouped up, and like Luke Cage is attacking, he's in the middle of all 3 of them. He gets to do an attack with 3 rerolls on it. Pretty it's pretty cool, and Gamma is like the best. I think it's got to be the best scenario for them, like in terms of optimizing the leadership.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. It's great for them. It's more slow now, so that's very beneficial for these brawly teams. And then it's bunched up, so it's great. I think both Gamma and Intrusions are Daredevil's most favorite secures at the moment.
All right, so um, let's see who's going next. So we got activation tokens. So we got ASM and Gwen on this side, and we've got Wolverine and Daredevil still to go here. So he is beefing up the middle here. Luke is looking to go up ahead on cubes. Let's see. So I think that Bryan Phoenix is going to have to respond with some damage, and if ASM gets that trigger on his builder, it means that he gets to automatically place within an he'll get the place feature on his builder, which will put him on the middle. So he'll get like the best of both worlds kind of situation.
Yeah, yeah.
But Daredevil, look, Luke is just jamming the middle here. He's not going to let the Web Warriors take this easily. I think yeah, this is we'll see what happens.
Well, he gave Wolverine the extra power, so I think he's setting up the move and then best what I can do with no matter the cost.
Right, right.
To,
Yeah,
get
it's
this,
no, yeah. To charge into no matter the
yeah,
cost. So he's basically saying try to go to the put a guy in the middle, I dare you.
yeah, yeah. He might even reach Miles. I'm not sure. Because it's medium, medium, and then range 3. Oh, but
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
going.
But
He's not
Miles,
going.
oh yeah, it's ranged. Yeah, and Miles is only behind a size 2, so he probably could. He's leaving the cube though, so I wonder what that's about. If I was Luke, I would have grabbed that cube because I would have had that threat online for Wolverine, but
Yeah.
he left it. ASM could grab that cube. Oh no, but then he gets killed. Okay, yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Krenstel says, "Would you take a researcher for defenders as well?" I think
Probably.
so. Um, Dave, you can if you're like just have my stream up. You could be able to see the chat. I don't know if you've done that already, but
Yes, I have.
okay.
I have it here. Yeah.
S-
But yeah, I think researcher is also a great one for defenders, right? It's just more of the
So
same.
Gwen's probably looking to pull one of these characters off the point. I would imagine Luke Cage because like the other Beta Ray Bill is kind of off the table now with Daredevil blocking him. But Daredevil, like I wouldn't want Daredevil near my characters.
No, no. He will probably try to push Luke Cage
Oh right, yeah.
with the impact webbing, hoping to get the wild and then
And then
displace.
he
Well,
might be able to
yeah,
pull Bill at that point. Yeah, yeah, if he could do
yeah,
that. But attacking Bill here would be um I don't know. We'll see. But like if you do any damage to Bill, he can aggressive back onto the point. So it's kind of like
right.
a lost cause if you do that. I would put the attack into Luke Cage
It's a Luke
personally.
Cage, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Let's see who he goes into.
Well,
Hopefully we're
doesn't look like the dice are showing up for him.
okay. One sec. Or maybe we have a bit of lag. I'm checking. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag, but oh, is the dice tray not? Oh, here we
Oh,
go. Yeah, it
there
was
it is.
just they're catching up. That's good. They're there, so um he's just waiting for it to catch up here. All right, there we go. Smooth.
Oh, got the wild.
Yep, and he got some damage. Did Luke roll yet? Oh, he's rolling now.
No,
Okay.
no.
And we got 2 damage through. Depends on. I mean, if it went into Luke Cage, it's
It's just
reduced.
one.
It's into Bill.
It's in the bill. All right.
All right. Yeah. Let's see if so Luke. I don't know how much experience Luke has with Bill. He might potentially forget the aggressive. And I say that as someone who always forgets aggressive. So we'll see
What
how Luke
happens?
reacts to that.
Yeah. Yeah, for Phoenix, he probably think he's going for like, I mean, damage into Bill, right? He has the two cubes. He's the one he needs to go
Yeah,
down.
I
So
see that.
I see the logic behind it.
Let's see what happens now. He's got 2 power on. He's got extra power on Ghost Spider. Let's see if the game continues because this is the point. This is where you do your aggressive trigger. At this point, once Gwen has done all of the features of her attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gwen is
I
such a
think it's
great
missed.
character. Yeah, it looks like he, or they're talking about it. I don't know.
Uh,
He's probably asking what ASM can do, maybe stretch range. He was hovering over ASM.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's always a guessing game when you're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
All right. So it
Uh,
looks like
Double drift.
they missed the trigger because Gwenpool is about to do a superpower, the web line pull or something like that. What is it called? Web line?
Yeah, web line.
Whoops.
Yep.
Web line. Yep. All right. So he's bringing Daredevil. I guess. Let's see. He's probably gonna try to like if you best case scenario would be to grab Daredevil and bring him outside of two of the Gamma. I don't think that might not have been possible. But he's yeah, see they're checking that. See, he was hoping to get
Yeah.
that free damage on Daredevil, but
Yeah.
not gonna happen. Um all right. So there we go. Gwen just has put Wolverine in a spot where he probably has to grab he feels like he probably has to grab the cube now to make sure um he like it maintains the points and all that. Let's see what happens.
He's measuring a medium move from the cube. Is he thinking he can do the charge?
I'm not sure exactly.
Because
Um
he's missing a power for that.
yeah. I don't think so. I think he's if I had to guess, I think he's just gonna grab he's measuring to get to the middle.
Right. And maybe setting it up for next
Yeah, next
next
round.
round.
That's
Yeah.
probably what he's thinking. Yeah, Wolverine grabbing a cube, not definitely not a bad decision. In this situation, he's gonna have healing factor, so that cube damage and will kind of erase itself.
Yeah, and even if he activates Wolverine early, he has exceptional healing up. Uh, so that's
Yeah.
he's pretty safe.
The thing too is that by Wong giving the power out, it means that next round he's gonna start with the two. He's gonna start with three power, right?
Three. Yeah, yeah.
So it just gives him, yeah, it gives him, unless he has like a really bad dice roll, he's in a situation where he should have all the power he needs to go offensive, and then yeah, like exactly like you said, have the exceptional healing online if he needs it.
Yeah, and he can get a bunch of rerolls already if he positions himself on the back gamma. That's a lot of web warriors around him.
All right, so that's it for Luke's turn. He's looks like he's scoring 5 total points right now. We've got Phoenix. Phoenix has to go with ASM still, but he only has 3 at this current point in time.
Looks like he web things up.
Yep.
Who would you go into here? Just more attacks into Bill at this point?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that's probably fine. Um, and I also the thing is like there is Heroes for Hire online with Bill. It's like that's what I would see. I'm like I don't know if I want to deal with that right away. But or I don't know. There's no option that stands out to be amazing here. A little bit of
Yeah.
takesies backsies here on the movement tool, but that's what I try to be. I try to be a little cautious or just make sure I'm not in a gray area when I'm placing my character. I like to be certain that I'm not going to be in a spot that's like I'll have to make any readjustments if I can. But
Right.
anyway, I'm the players. This is a whole like player agreement thing. Like in real life, you have to imagine what it'd be like in real life, right? Where they'd put the tool down, they'd be
Yeah,
like, yeah.
where you're hovering above, shaking with your hand a bit,
I
right?
know, right?
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. The terrain holding. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I felt that pain when we were having to put our crises tokens down. The
Oh, yeah.
I play TTS like so much, so it's just like when I play in real life and have to set up my crises tokens.
It's
I'm
such a
like,
pain.
yeah, I'm looking up in the sky, like expecting them to fall down onto the map, and they just don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
All right, we've
Oh,
got this is a, what is it called?
ooh, a big kick.
Spider Strike with plus 2 dice, 7 dice, four with 2 crits
Yeah.
into 2
Wow.
blocks, and we get a crit explosion into a 5th hit. 3 damage goes through. Let's see who we went into.
Wolverine. All right.
What is the trigger? It's crit wild. Okay, so Wolverine takes 3. He has another action though. That's the cool part here. So he could probably you might be able to go get greedy here and go for Wolverine. Now, if you're that'd be bad I think because of exceptional. Um, but maybe burning exceptional on round 1 is a pathway to winning the game.
Yeah, I would try to draw out these cards as early as possible, like Heroes Fire and all
Yeah,
that. Just don't have to deal with it anymore.
he has 4 power now. So he measured for the spender because it's now
Mm.
dropped to from 5 to 4. He could Um, he could do the spender into Daredevil. And let's see, he's spending 3, spending 4,
Oh,
so
he
he is
spent
doing the
seven
spender.
health.
And it is range 2, right? It is range 2, so he
It is
has to go
range
into
two.
Daredevil
Yeah,
here.
going for blood here.
Let's see, 8. So we got 3 successes into 3 blocks with Daredevil
Three
because
blood
the
for Daredevil.
blanks.
Yeah,
Any crit conversions? No.
he does get the catch.
Is there a trigger on that attack? It's a
He has a
wild
wild shape.
catch.
Yeah. After
So
this attack is resolved, you may choose an interactive terrain feature of size 2 or less within 3 of this character and destroy it. The target character suffers a collision. So it might be some extra
um
damage.
oh yeah, so he probably is. I mean, I guess you might as well, I think, but um
Yeah, throws are the way to deal with characters that have blanks on their defense.
yeah, so he looks like he's throwing away this
Yeah,
cargo. He didn't push any damage through. Is that what I'm seeing? Yep, he didn't know. That's a bummer. But at least and now he's got a medium move. The bummer situation here is that ASM is left with 0 power, so it means that he's not going to be able to web swing. Whenever he wants, he'd have to take damage. And of course, Luke has a phenomenal block on this defense, and Daredevil takes nothing. So wow,
crazy, crazy.
yeah, the man without fear. Oh,
Yeah,
did he roll?
also
Hold on, he rolled a crit, right? He rolled 2 crits.
he did.
I should. Is that a mandatory? I believe so. Um. Yep, it's mandatory. So should have gained 2 power from rolling crits.
Yeah, it's just 1 power
But he did
for.
it twice. He had 2 attacks,
Oh, he did
right?
it twice. He had 2 attacks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see if I need to jump in here. But yeah, he's reading the rule, so yeah, I'm sure he'll
Yeah.
catch it. Yeah, thanks, Matt, for calling that out in the chat. The crit power. So let's see if he. Hold on. Let's see. They haven't added it on yet. So let me see if I need to jump in here. He should have 1 power, not 2. Okay, hold on. That's what Matt's saying. Let me look at the rolls. Blue. So he did 2 attacks. His first attack had 2 crits in it, so that's 1 power. Um, I'm trying to figure this out. He did 4 damage. He did 4 damage to Wolverine. Yeah, so he got him for. Yeah, he should have. That was the first attack. Second attack, he rolled a hit crit wild.
Yeah, so it
Yeah,
should be
so it's
two
two
power.
power, two
Yeah,
power. Yeah.
yeah.
So, let me. What's happening here? How did they have? Um, I'm just so confused as to. Oh, they're doing cube damage. Let
Cube
me
damage. Yeah.
let me jump in real quick to their chat. So you won't be able to. I won't be able to hear you chat, or the stream won't be able to hear you while I jump into their chat real quick. Hey guys.
Yep.
So ASM had 2 attacks, and I'm pretty sure both attacks contained crits, which would have netted him 2 power instead of the 1.
Uh, No, it's only one. I already gained the one from the first one. I forgot the second.
Okay, so you because you did 4 damage to Wolverine on the attack, right? Like
Three.
Wolverine took how did Wolverine take 4 damage then?
I took one more
One
from the cube.
in the cleanup phase.
Okay, all right. So then I was a little bit behind. Okay, thanks guys.
No
Yep.
worries.
All right, so I figured out. They explained what happened. So, Wolverine took 3 damage from the attack. Phoenix got the 4th power from the crit. He just forgot the second one.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so anyway, that's good. He needed that because when he's going to gain power in the power phase, he'll be back at 2 power, which is like his magic number when starting an activation.
Yeah, and also the extra power for Witty Bender is also nice to have with an angry Wolverine.
Matt in the chat is watching the game closer than we are. All right, that's awesome. That was good. I'm glad that we got a chat going and you can help because it's hard to commentate and like
Commentate
notice every
yeah.
single interaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though you're a spider foe, you'll come to Spidey's rescue if you need it. Okay. So this is a decision for Luke to make. I mean, I see Wolverine has damage on him. I know that he has healing factor. I would go with Wolverine here and do a charge into Spender for all my power. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. And I would probably go into Gwen here because she can be the one who can shift the points the most, I think, with the last activation.
Right.
So when they get her off the table, and it probably keeps him within Heroes for Higher range as well, keeping Wolverine a bit more safe.
Yeah, exactly. And Daredevil, like he's not at risk. I don't think he's at risk at all, right? Like he already counts blanks, so he's already like super tough for these. Here we go. We're seeing Wolverine go.
Yeah,
But
it's way too
Daredevil
powerful.
has the 2 power, which means that no matter what, if you attack Daredevil, even if you do no damage at all, he could still use his superpower, the Man Without Fear, to move towards you and then attack you. So
Yeah,
it's really it's going to be challenging, I think, for the Spiders to deal with such a tough character for their team here. But
yeah, I
Wolverine is
think
jumping right in. Looks like he's still within 3 of Luke Cage for protection, and let's see who he goes into.
you use no matter the cost, so
Okay.
definitely Spender.
Oh, did he use no matter the cost? He hasn't
Did
spent any damage yet.
Oh, maybe he's thinking I don't want the
Yeah,
damage.
he's just considering. Oh, there he goes down to 0. So
Yeah,
you would target Gwen. Let's see. I think that I know, honestly, I think like any of these characters would be fine because none of them are like um none of them can get out of this. He's how many rerolls does he have? He's got like 4 rerolls potentially.
yeah, it's
Oh
within two,
man.
right?
Yeah,
So
it's within
at least
2, and I think they're all, and I think this is gonna one shot. Like, what are the odds? This is like an 80%, 90% one shot on like almost all of these characters, probably.
yeah. Well, ASM has like a ton of rerolls, so maybe
Yeah, but
live.
but
I
like
mean,
Wolverine's
roll.
just gonna roll 10 successes.
Yeah, it's gonna be all wild. So
Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is a big roll here.
it's 4 defense dice, so it leads me to believe it's
Venom or ASM then, right? Probably
ASM
ASM.
then. Yeah,
I would imagine ASM. Just like he's so
ASM.
juicy, he's right there,
Yeah.
and he's got only 1 block so far, but he does have like 4 rerolls.
Uh,
Yeah, or whatever. So Wolverine did not roll well. He's doing the defender's rerolls now to roll. Looks like 4 of the dice. Sorry, 3 of the dice.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
there we go.
6.
6 successes. So ASM is gonna live. Does he have a throw on that? I think Wolverine has a throw on that. If he deals damage, he can throw the character. So they don't. He doesn't have brace. So as of right now, ASM dies unless he.
Oh, he really banded too wild.
Oh,
So
there we go.
yeah,
Smart
yeah.
play. He missed his reroll triggers, but I think he just did it in the wrong order. You're supposed to do your rerolls then witty banter,
And really banded, yeah.
but he did one reroll, and that was the skull for Miles' leadership. Now he's doing the full reroll that
Full
ASM
reroll.
provides him.
Yeah. I think they're having some lag issues again.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Like,
I hear the
yeah,
dice
good.
now.
Okay, so 2 blocks, only taking 2.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, crazy.
That is crazy. Holy moly. I bet Luke is thinking he's like a little nervous now. He just threw his character down the middle and
Yeah.
ASM is still standing. He does get a throw though, so that'll push another damage through potentially. Let's see if the damage is omnidirectional. The character throw is yeah, it is any direction throw. All right, interesting. I think
Oh,
that you're right. Going into Gwen probably was the right move there because if ASM did witty banter, he'd be left on 1 and wouldn't be able to web swing at the start of an activation. So
right.
it would put ASM in a spot where he couldn't do exactly what he wanted to what he would want to do.
Yeah, and this would have been 4 damage to Gwen because it would have been. Oh, we don't know with the reroll, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have rolled less dice, so the odds
Oh
were
yeah.
much higher to get her. But
Okay, so we threw ASM down the middle, I guess. Maybe away from Wong. Maybe he was thinking
that's
Wong would
fair.
activate, heal him back to full.
Yeah, I just see no brace on Fennec's side, and it's like so tempting to just throw into
So
their
tempting, yeah,
characters.
yeah. Here you go, 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, a great block here.
All right, and yeah, blocks it all. Look at that. Spiders are showing their tankiness.
Yeah.
Let's hope that Luke can remember any. I was just gonna say he got the healing factor off. It is an optional ability, so if you forget the healing factor at the end of your turn, your opponent does
Learned,
not have to let you do it later on. So
I've learned that last week as well, Lucas. It's something to remember if you're
yeah,
playing these decks.
exactly. I had a stream with Deaton where
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So, um, yeah, so he thought it was mandatory, or it was mandatory, and he just missed it. But no, it's optional. So, anyway, we've got the spiders are gonna go now. So let's see what we do, what he does here. I think that Heroes for Hire is out of range now on Wolverine.
Yeah, I think so as well, because range 3, right? So that's.
Yeah, it looks out when I look at it with my eyes here. It looks out.
I think this would be a perfect Wong activation because you're not really in danger of getting knocked out by
I would
this
be
character.
worried about a Gwen. I mean, wouldn't you want to just get a free power on Gwen here? Potentially.
Sure. Yeah. Just grab some power. Maybe
Maybe just
push
like
them away.
move, hit. I don't know. Maybe move, hit Luke Cage, and then move away. I don't know. Or that's bad. That doesn't guarantee the power.
No, it just you just shoot your web shooter.
Yeah, the problem is you don't want to shoot Bill because he gets aggressive if you do damage, and you don't want to shoot Daredevil because he can attack you back. So
Yeah,
your options are
locate
still
the
limited.
only is the only target you want to attack.
So we are doing ASM. It looks like I think he just spent power. Let me go back and check. ASM spent 3 power
Oh,
for all webbed
all
up.
up, up. All right, going
All right,
aggressive.
yeah. Here we go. This is he's gonna start swanging and banging. Hopefully, I mean, like that's what I would assume. So we're playing Gamma, and he brought all webbed up.
Yeah.
All right. The interesting thing is that like both sides have like really tanky characters, and they have got healing and defensive tech. Like this is that's really what we're seeing. We're just seeing two brawling teams that have a higher degree of tankiness.
Yeah. It's still like an attrition chess match with
Yeah.
because both have Wong. So do you want to have a passive activation where you just recover some damage, or go for the more aggressive route and start attacking?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, 4 hits.
4 hits and no blocks. Who's taking the
Oh,
damage? Luke Cage takes
okay.
3. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh, ASM. Yeah, web swings in probably, or maybe now does a spender.
Yeah, I wonder what he does here with now. Spender is now 10 power. Um
Yeah, and the web
10
swing will
damage, I mean.
be yeah, web swing will be 9 on the builder because of all webbed up. S-
Oh yeah, okay. So you could web swing into 9. That's yeah, oh that's spicy.
It just
Um
built more power for some witty banters.
oh we have well what's going on here?
Oh,
Oh
what's
just
this?
um he is Heroes for
Oh,
Hiring on
heroes
Luke Cage, it
firing.
looks like.
Okay.
He just hasn't spent the power for it yet. It looks like I'm trying to figure out exactly what just happened.
He probably went into build and the heroes for hired into Luke Cage, and now he gets to throw ASM away.
Oh, he just no, I see that he just didn't realize the is that did he spend the power up top originally? Um, all up.
Uh,
He never spent power. He's maybe this is okay. I'm a little confused as what happened there.
yeah,
Um,
I see 2 power spent on Beta Rebel here.
okay, yeah. So there, yeah, you're right. You're right. I was looking for Luke Cage spending the power, but yes, that's what it was.
Okay.
So they just did the throw. They did it in a little bit of the wrong order. I'll let them know that. Um, I'll let them know that next time, or next time I jump in or whatever. But uh, anyway, that was the first attack. So we have Bill Heroes for Hiring in that, and Luke Cage takes it. Um, I'm not sure. It's tricky. It's tricky to like know if that was the right call or not, because like ASM is just swinging so many dice that like either of those characters, I think it's probably the right call. Luke Cage, like Luke Cage doesn't have any extracts on him, and Bill has 2.
Right. Yeah, web swings it, declared an attack into Bill, and I saw power spend of Luke Cage. So Luke is doing his bodyguard thing.
Yeah, yeah. So ASM
No,
rolls 3 successes. Luke doesn't
no
block
blocks again.
anything. Wow,
Oh my
eight
god.
for eight, 0 out of 8 on blocks on
Oh,
Luke
there he
Cage.
goes. Yeah, that's
Um,
rough.
and he gets the trigger on the attack, so he got
Oh yeah,
momentum. He's gonna throw. Basically, he throws himself. Uh,
yeah.
a-
It's not optional.
so he has to place within ASM, within one of. Oh, sorry, within one of Bill.
Yeah, within 2 of the target characters. So in this case, only Bill. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if they. Like, I think they're figuring it out based on.
Oh, that removes him off the point, so he'll probably sit on the back point now.
Um. Oh, I see. You're saying. You're saying you just place within one of Bill on the back point. Yep, that's totally
Yeah,
reasonable. I mean, that's a lot of pressure too for the Bill have to deal with. He has 1
yeah.
power, so it's like he can't even throw displace ASM off the point either.
No.
Oh, it's
Uh, is he is going to look?
one
This should not be
off
right way.
of Beta Ray Bill. Oh, I'll jump in there. That was the wrong thing. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
They were thrown into them.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bill should be back where he was, and ASM is placed 1 off of Bill.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
That makes sense.
just put Bill back to wherever you think he was, and then yeah, exactly. ASM is the one who places, and then Bill has to roll a dodge with a 3 damage dodge.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
All
That
right.
makes sense. Thank
Yep.
you.
All right. So let's see where he places him. I might be able to get on the middle point, but yeah, I think that putting the pressure on that back point is probably the best way to go about it. And there we go. He looks like he finds it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward option.
Yeah. The
So
safer play
Bill,
is the middle, of course, but he was probably out.
yeah,
So
Bill also is gonna have to take that dodge, so he could actually get the power he needs to displace ASM. Hold on. Wait, where did ASM take that damage? That third damage? Where was that from?
that was from the throw
Oh
from
yeah.
Heroes for Hire into the
Okay. Yeah.
hauler.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. So Bill looks like he blocks nothing. Pays 1, takes 2 is what I'm looking at. Which is a bummer, right? Because that means he still
Oh
can't
man.
throw.
No.
Uh,
Crazy, crazy defense rolls for
yeah. That's
Luda.
terrible. It's
Yeah,
like,
terrible. Yeah.
so much for defenders. Am I right?
Yeah. 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 And these web warriors have it all. They damage output,
Yeah.
tankiness. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is looking great. I thought defenders were in a good, strong attrition situation, but like web warriors tank that initial big roll from Wolverine, and
They clap
ASM
back
dealt
really
the
hard.
yeah. All right, so looks like Luke is gonna go. I mean, I would imagine you're going with Bill here because, or you can go with Wong, right? Can you heal?
Long and heal Bill maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, then again, with these rolls, if Miles will swing in and do another 9 dice attack, or what is it, 8 dice into Bill. It's not really that
You can
safe.
remove two for 1 power. You can remove 2 wounds. It seems like a good trade here. And you don't even have to have like line of sight or anything with Bill or anything like that.
That's true. That's true.
So just camp the point. I think that's the way to go. And maybe they target Bill and you get a third power on him and you can displace ASM
Right.
and just get the free damage from Gamma or something. Maybe. Bill has two cubes though, so if Bill goes down, then ASM, like the Spider-Man team, are going to. Here we go. He's going with Bill. He's going to attack into ASM. Man, I think that's a little risky here with 1 health left.
Yes. Well, it's a good attack roll though.
Yep. Oh
Ooh.
wow.
And
5
the
out of
reroll.
5 dice.
And the reroll.
Oh, defender reroll. Yep.
Yeah, a 6.
6 successes. Beat that ASM. He might just go down here if he doesn't convert these.
Yeah, he has to reroll 1 from Witty Bender probably. Yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Well,
No,
still
it
hit.
didn't work.
Still hits. And then he's gonna do his rerolls.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he needs to block at least 1 more of these to live, I think, right? He's got 6 into 2, so it's 4. Oh no,
Yeah.
2 of them. Oh, that's it. He
Oh,
did.
he did the Miles reroll first, and now he's doing
Okay.
his reroll.
Gotcha. There.
Lucky
Oh, not
3.
enough.
No,
Still takes
no,
3.
he goes down.
Wow, that was actually he needed that.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Wow. Big hit by a Bill. I didn't think it was going to happen. Like 5
No, me neither.
dice are like it's not very. It's not a lot of dice into ASM, but
This time it was enough.
all right.
Uh,
Okay.
Bill was slow though, right? Wasn't he?
Yeah, he's slow. Yeah, you're right. They're fixing it.
Yeah, they're fixing.
Yeah, so that's a good point too. Is that Bill not only there we go. I would have put him like straight behind it, right? He has
Straight
flight
behind it.
size. He's a
Yeah.
size 2. You wouldn't be able to see Bill unless you're on the terrain or like around it.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
you're I don't know. Maybe let me just move the camera a bit and maybe you're I don't know. I think that maybe that was too tight where he would have wanted to go, but I didn't see the thought about that. I didn't see the movement tool go in that direction. But anyway, Bill does have cover back there. Let's see if they go into him at all. But like he's got to activate Wong and heal Bill, I think, ASAP.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna see Agent Venom pressuring the back point here, or
Yeah, Softlow asked if the tokens are broken, and yeah, the for some reason they're not showing up on their above their models, so they're using the tokens like, you know how you like would in real life, I guess, right? This is a simulator after all, so
oh, there we go, Agent Venom going in.
yeah.
Yeah, Bill still has a slow, so
Oh
some nice
yeah,
exercise.
this is the first action of Agent Venom here, going into Bill.
And he's ignoring the cover, of course, because he's Venom.
Yeah, yeah, that is a good call out. What is happening here? We have got a sacrifice into Wong. Now Bill is. I'm a little nervous for. Yeah, I mean, let's see what happens here. But you're at least you're deflecting one of the attacks off of Bill. Wong isn't slowed either, so he's gonna roll. He's only gonna roll 5 dice into Wong.
Yep. Oh, well, nothing.
Oh, look at that! Wong blocks it. Let's see what happens now. I'm sure we're gonna get a 7 dice attack into Bill now.
Yeah, I would imagine the only one that can pick up 2 cubes is Daredevil, so this would force
Yeah, a little bit of a retreat here.
retreat. Yeah.
Okay, 4 hits.
Oh,
That's a lot.
wow.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
enough.
he's down.
I would imagine you split them up as much as you can so that Daredevil cannot get back on that back gamma.
Yeah, and as far backwards is what I would do, but
Yeah, I think that as long as you put one of them super far back, you just make it super. There we go.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you make it super awkward. Wong, Hiki has no power left from that sacrifice
No,
too either.
no,
So
and if he's gonna grab it, he has to leave the point.
yeah, exactly. He has to generate the power and then move and be stuck in no man's land, half dead at the end of the round. That's just terrible. Daredevil needs to. I don't know, like. Um, the other
That's
web warriors
brutal,
have so much health. It's just going to be. This is a huge turn for webs, is what we're seeing.
Yeah, are we gonna see 4 points from the secures for webs? It looks like it's possible here.
Yeah, we could. Let's see. How would you get Wong off the point? You could
Maybe with Gwen. You still have Wong to go. You can give a power to Gwen.
Yeah, you could. I could see that. Yeah, you get on the you get on the
And
point off beside Wong and you just displace him off of it. Beta Ray Bill's on the
yeah,
point actually, so you're not gonna get. Oh, he's dead. No,
oh,
never mind.
he's
He's
dead.
dazed.
He's
We just
dead.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still has Daredevil to help contest somewhere. I don't think Agent Venom is on the Gamma.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
So no 4 points then.
right,
That's
right. That's he was close. He's close, but that's a slight positioning mistake on Phoenix's side. But I'm sure the Web Warriors. Either way, the Web Warrior team is probably feeling good about what has happened this round. Wolverine, like Wolverine having no power, he's gonna have 2 power next round, so he will be able to charge again. So he is gonna cause him he's gonna probably mess Wong up next round or so. So I'm sure he's considering that.
yeah. But it's looking good for webs.
Yeah. Miles is doing a web line or web what's that called? Web jump or something?
Web swing maybe.
Web swing, yeah. Spend 2 power. He's kicking Wolverine off
Right.
the point is what I imagine.
Yeah. Still with the extra dice.
No exceptional right now, so this is like this is really just oh yeah, extra dice. So he's rolling 8 dice web line kick.
Yeah.
This could be painful for Wolverine who just has the straight up dice and nothing else, nothing fancy right now.
Yeah, these big dice pools for webs are really great. Oh, big roll.
Oh wow, 5 into
Oh.
2 crits to come still. Oh, good block though.
Good block, yeah, so just taking 2.
Takes 2 and a throw. So you probably chip him again on that. Maybe it depends on where the positioning of the point is, but yeah. I wonder if you just try to hit him again here. I think you do because exceptional wouldn't work if you get another wild. It's a little. It may be a little greedy, but
You know, you could daze. You can even daze him, right? If you
oh, the
put him
cube, the
outside of cube.
cube. Yeah.
Cube and gamma damage
Oh
afterwards.
yeah. So you
Plus
throw him
the
off. You just throw him off the point completely. You're right. The cube and gam. Oh no, you yeah. No, you're not going to get out of 2
still
on
within
that
2.
point.
Still within 2. Yeah.
So he is going to be at 1 health. I think you need to, man, it's so tempting to just attack him again. I just don't know if there's a better play there.
He should be on 5 damage, I think. He had
Yeah,
2.
let's see if they, here, he just took it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
the thing with Wolverine too is that once he is dazed, and he's injured, he can no longer pick up cubes.
Yeah, that's
So that's like that's a one significant drawback that could be a problem if you flip Wolverine now.
So is he going for it?
It looks like it. I heard the dice drop.
Yeah, it's still 7 dice, right? Or was it 6?
6 dice. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. I was thinking 4, and I was like, oh, it's risky, but 6 I feel much better about.
Yeah. Yeah, the wild is
there's
enough,
the
right?
wild. Yep, as long
Yeah.
as you get the wild there, you get the free damage through, and cube will kill him. Yeah, there's nothing to fix on that.
Yeah, so it just takes another 1 here.
3,
3,
yep.
3 blocks. Oh, brutal.
Ooh, yeah. So as this attack was happening, I was thinking that this was cool and all, but I'm worried that he should have just gone with Gwen earlier because Daredevil is gonna
Marker.
mark
Yeah.
her. Yeah, so it's like, so what do you think? Do you think that okay? Oh,
Oh, yeah, he's going for the
he has to
cubes.
go for the cubes. Yeah, yeah. So actually, that's fine. I guess that's fine. But he does have a long move, so.
He's slowed.
Oh,
So
right.
should
And so
be,
he goes from long move to a short move. Oh, that's so
yeah.
brutal. So he can't get
Yeah.
both cubes. Oh man, yeah. The slow. It's that's debilitating on a character that you expect to move so fast.
Yeah.
Looks like Webs have no intention of attacking Daredevil ever, and that makes a lot of sense. So let's see what he does.
Yeah, rough spot. He can't leave the back point with Wong because Gwen will just steal it under his nose. There's 2 cubes on the ground that you need to pick up. Yeah, rough.
Yeah, so let's see what's the final score looking like probably in the round here. We're looking at 2 points for defenders right now. Oh no, Wolverine's gonna get that point.
Yeah.
Assuming Wolverine gets that point.
Yeah, assuming he does, it's 2. And then
Yeah.
maybe a cube, one cube, maybe 1 or 2 cubes. It
Oh
doesn't look
man,
like no 1 cube.
you gotta shake that slow, I guess, right? Like if you're gonna
Yeah.
double walk and pick up that cube, It
You
makes the
slowed it
most
for next
sense.
round, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes the most sense to just shake the slow and pick one up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
violence.
no. There we go. Well, 3
No rerolls
stalls.
there.
No. Just taking the one, it seems like.
Is he taking the one? Like he could reroll. He rerolls into nothing there, so it just, yeah, 1 damage. Well,
But this has enabled the double walk and web line.
yes.
So I think you can displace Wong and just steal 2 points from the back secure.
Yeah, I agree. I think that now Daredevil is in a not a great spot at all. I think he
Yeah,
he
no one on the middle as well for the defenders.
yeah, and Wong hasn't activated yet. So he could, I mean, he could double walk him to the middle or something crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. How
You
many
score
points
and
would
then you
you
score
end
your
up?
4, right? So,
Yeah, 4 and then a 5, 6.
yep, 6.
Yeah.
6-2. I mean, you're down, but you're down 5-3 though. So it's like you do have a big turn, but ultimately the score ends up equaling.
Pretty even. Yeah.
I do like Wong being further away from Wolverine. So there's that.
Ooh. What's happening here?
He must have done the attack again. He gets a huge hit here. 5. Does Gwen tanks it? Lives on 1. Oh
Live
man, look
on
at that,
one.
Web
Oh,
Warriors.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Should be
man.
the web warrior motto, living on 1.
Yeah, that's right. Um, I mean, hmm. Now,
Yeah,
do
I mean,
you pick up a cube? Oh no, do you pick up a cube with Gwen, or do you let her live on 1 again? Because you couldn't do both now, maybe.
yeah, I would just maybe
No, you can't. You
oh, there
can't
you go.
do
No.
both. She's out. So you probably, I agree that displacing Wong here is pretty cool. Oh, it's
Oh, he's
close, but
going.
I'm pretty sure he's out. Let's take a zoom in here. Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, that's out. Oh, no,
No, it does that sometimes, but like when
uh,
they rest.
right.
He's gonna live in a fantasy world for a few seconds. But let's see. Yeah, I think that's out. I think that's out. Let's
Yeah,
see what
that
the
looks.
players say. You move the tool around. You see where the shadow lies, and the shadow, like I'm seeing, like a gap of space here.
Yeah, there's like a 2 millimeter gap. I see.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
been a lot closer. No.
No, nope. That's
Another 30 seconds, and he'll wake up from the dream he's in. There we go. So he's thinking, now what? Yeah, you take Wong off the point for free damage. Think of it as free damage on Wong.
yeah. His Wong still has to activate, so he can just walk back. So it might have been better to save Ghost Spider for last and have Wong heal her maybe
Oh, you're
first.
right. I forgot
Yeah.
that Wong hasn't gone yet.
No, he
Oh
hasn't
yeah,
gone yet.
you're absolutely right. Well, you
Yeah.
should
So
have or the Web Warriors made a mistake by should have healed Gwen.
yeah. Um, going on the back points. Not
Oh
really.
man, that's yeah, you're right. That's
Maybe he's forgetting that Wong still has to activate as well.
yeah, I think he is forgetting that, but he does have no power, so maybe he's like, yeah. Oh man, that's unfortunate because like it could have been a very strong point swing this round,
Yeah.
and the Webs will probably get more points this round. It's looking like that's going to be the case for sure, but it's not going to be as big of a swing as we are thinking it would have.
No, and it's a more dangerous position with ASM and Gwen probably being yeah, for sure being on the injured side now because she has a cube.
Yeah,
So she will go to injured.
yeah, with defenders. Let's see. So Wong has no power. So you just like move up and punch Gwen and see if you can.
Wrestle the cube back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. She like delivered Wong a free cube potentially. He's got to climb up there, so hopefully he doesn't like try to walk that full medium distance. I believe that's a size 3. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Wong hasn't mastered the art of flying yet, so
All right, yeah, there we go. Short
yeah,
climb, totally reasonable. Let's see if he can. He's got to fit there though. There you go. He's got a spot.
yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Nope.
No, yeah, no. Wong doesn't punch hard enough. He's using a defender reroll, but it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter. No.
All right, so we have. It's funny how we have both Wongs activating at the end of the round. So much for pass turns. They both just wanted violence and retribution like immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Wong will punch Wolverine here.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. That would deny a point for Luke.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like I don't know, like it's either both the middle and the back are the same amount of value, so I can see that making sense. He is doing it. Yeah, they're both they're both punching with Wong.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see if he gets Wolverine here. 1 damage blocked. It's like as it should be, right? Like Wong trying to punch,
Yeah.
strike Wolverine. It's like, all right. Let's see if he does it again.
Does it again. Yeah, there you go.
4 into 4. Oh, we got. Oh, hold
Oh,
on. We got a crit to roll here. 50-50.
did he use his? Oh, there we go.
There it is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. He gets Wolverine. That's pretty funny. All right, Wong takes the cube. Luke ends up scoring 1 point with because he has his back gamma, and the Web Warriors score 5 points because they have 4 cubes and they have their own back point. So we missed a potential um like Wong could have done that and then healed Gwen, right?
Yeah.
So we really missed a potential 3 VP swing here. We could have got Phoenix could have got 2 more VPs and Luke could have got 0 VPs. With just like that last 2 activation. That's
We
very
would have had
interesting.
one. You would have had one less cube because Gwen couldn't pick up the cube with a
Oh,
single move.
fair. So it's really just a 2 VP swing, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But still, Gwen would have been more healthy.
Yeah, she would have yeah, well she would have had was it 2 health removed from Wong, so she would have had 2 health, only 2 damage taken. Yeah, that's right. Wong would
Yeah.
have taken a damage too, so there I got 3 damage swing on them.
Yeah, she would have been on because she took it. Did she take a damage from Wong? No, she didn't. No. Yeah, so 2 health. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wong, yeah, exactly. So either way, it's 8-6 for Phoenix. Gwen injured, ASM injured, Wolverine injured, Luke Cage injured, Bill
Brutal.
injured. Oh my gosh, what a round.
Yeah. Well, this was the round with all webbed up active, of course. So let's see if the spiders still pack a punch afterwards.
Yeah.
Because they have all these 8 dice attack pools. Just crazy.
That's right. The I don't know if I'd be looking to take as many models like now, like when I see characters that are like injured or once you can start taking models off the board, oh my gosh, it's really
You just see red.
powerful.
You're just seeing red.
Yeah, yeah. But it's so I'm like, okay, so let's see. Luke's gonna go. I think like if I had to guess, I would say that Wolverine with like no matter the cost here, and you get to roll 7 dice plus 3 for no matter the cost, right? Does that go to 10 dice?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't use it the first round then.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So he still has. He could do no matter the cost. I think it's a 10 dice spender with double wilds. Because you get
uh,
3 extra dice for each damage you, extra damage for each hit
right.
you take in.
Yeah. So that's 10 dice.
Yeah, 10 dice
Yeah.
with double wild. You could kill anyone you wanted to. I would imagine. I mean, we kind of said that last time, and then he went into the toughest model in
Yeah.
one of the toughest models in the game and did 2 damage.
Just do it again. Just do it again.
Yeah,
This time it will work.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's rough with Luke Cage being there. Because if he's moving and then charging,
right,
it
right, yeah.
can be outside of range 2 of Luke Cage. Daredevil has a ton of power as well.
Yeah, that is the deliverance. Is there a good deliverance option here? He's got the problem is now the webs are all down the board. They're all
Down here,
separated, so there's
yeah.
no real amazing option.
No, and because he double attacked, he's still slowed. So
Yeah,
that's also
yeah. So he doesn't
very
have
annoying.
much flexibility there. Yeah, he's looking. I think he's looking for exactly what we just mentioned.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, interesting match to tune into. Yeah, um I think Dave mentioned earlier. It's just like they're both tough. They're both tough teams. They both have attrition options available to them. So it's like an attrition chess match.
Looks like he's not going to be within 2 here. How's it for you, Lucas, in real life? I've been playing so much on TTS that my ranges, my guesstimates in real life are terrible. While on
Oh,
TTS, I can just see, oh, this is out, this is in.
yeah. And I just
I'm
like
rolling it.
yeah, TTS. I mean, I'm obviously I'm like the same way, but real life they're all right. I kind of know that. Well, the problem with real life is that I don't want to get into a situation where you basically have to get in an argument with someone whether they're in or not.
Right.
It's like especially when you're dealing with like terrain where you can't like the tool doesn't float in the air, right? You're just like you're
Mm,
holding the tool like 6 inches, 8 inches above where the model has to end up because of terrain. And it's like, can they get there? Can they not? Blah blah blah. I don't like that, so I like to play it on the safer side where I know that clearly they're within their range
right.
movements or their attack, all that stuff. Um, so that's fun. So I play a little more differently in real life.
And
But
on
I don't know. I
TTS.
just more measuring. I do way more measuring in real life than I have been on TTS lately. Just because of that, like I need to make sure. Oh, I need to make sure these are things that are happening.
Right.
And so yeah, I mean, it's all right. I played an Avengers team on the weekend that I went 4-0 with, and I brought Cable in 3 of the matches. Here, I'm going to show the camera here my Cable model, see if it shows up in detail. But He won me 3 games. It was pretty sweet. First time playing cable ever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we got a big roll here, by the way.
Wow,
Daredevil.
holy moly. Luke, what is this? Is this a Daredevil going
Spender.
into
Spender.
Agent Venom and Gwen?
He's doing Spender here, so it's
Yeah, Devil's
probably yeah.
Deliverance. Wow, big hit. 9 dice on. I wonder how many you rolled initially. That would have been, what is that? 5 plus, like, I don't know. Let me.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right?
He must have. So he spent all his power, right? Yeah. So he did a 6 dice plus 2. So he did an 8 dice originally, but he had multiple crits that put him up to 9. 8 successes total. Huge. Who dies? Which one died?
Let's see, yes, there's 3 blocks here. So currently doing 5.
Probably into Gwen, right? Because like you wouldn't
Yeah,
want any sort of like.
right, right. Some tricky
Oh man.
lifesavers.
The other option would have been like a sacrifice in ASM or something.
Yeah.
But oh no, sacrifice in ASM is really bad actually because you don't get any rerolls
Oh,
and you don't
no
get
rules.
no cover. So yeah, I
Yeah.
think that would have been a bad option. But let's see who is taken is either injured or off the board here. We have a good. I mean, hold on. We have a good block of. What was the block
3
roll?
here. The 3.
1, 2. It was a 4 dice block roll. It must have been into Agent Venom, I would guess. It was the initial roll was 4 dice. And he blocked 3 total. Yeah, there it is. Agent
Yeah,
Venom
there it
is dazed. Yeah, there it is. Man, would you have escorted to safety there with Miles? Probably, right?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity.
Um,
Um,
it does give an extra activation, right?
oh, does it? Even if it's an area
Or
attack? No,
is
it
it
wouldn't.
multiple? What was it again?
If it's an area attack and there's still a
No,
target in the area, it wouldn't.
right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
here we go. Now Gwen is rolling, has to block 5 damage into her. So this is what Daredevil did to me in round 1 when I played against him. He just like Devil's Deliverance and wiped out 2 models, just like it was nothing.
Oh, such a huge dice pool as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. BD Panther taking
Okay.
4. Oh, with the rerolls now. Taking 3.
All right. So there we go. Gwen living is important for the webs to keep the game plan alive here.
Yeah.
Oh, lives on
Whoa.
1. Oh man. Oh, so hold on. What did they witty banter earlier than they should have? I mean, net does it matter? Actually, holy moly. I think I missed something, but I guess I'll call it at the end of the match because I think he witty bantered before the rerolls from defenders,
Rerolls.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that like I gotta check to see if that like would have made an impact here. So he rolls, oh gosh. He rolled 4 hits in a wild into 2 blocks. And then he re-rolled. Hold on. I'm gonna jump into their chat and just ask them what happened, just so we can do before we move on here.
Yeah.
Over.
Hey guys, before you
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
so I just want to make sure this was done right. If not, we might have to like rewind a step or not. I'm not sure. Witty banter was played. Witty
Yep.
banter should have happened after the defender reroll leadership.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I think we saw the reverse happen, which means that so we have initial successful. It was 5 successes with 2 misses and a failure, which means that defender reroll should have only rerolled 2 dice. And
Okay, it
then
only reroll 2 dice anyway.
okay, so basically what
Yeah.
we're saying is net nothing changes then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, thanks, guys. I just want to make sure we are clean on that. Thanks.
So from now on, Woody Banter happens last.
Yeah, it happens after all of the attacker does all their rerolls and all the defender does all their rerolls. Then you win witty banter.
Okay, because when I was
Yeah.
at the tournament yesterday, people kept telling me attacker attacks, defender defends, and then defender does their rerolls, then attacker does their rerolls. So is that wrong?
Okay, so it goes attacker attacks, defender defends, attacker rerolls, defender rerolls. Attacker gets to change the defender's dice if possible, like the goblin leadership. And then defender gets to change the attacker's dice, like witty banter. So of all
So
the
there's like
different of
6
all the
steps
different
instead of 4.
yeah, of
Okay.
all the different rerolling steps,
Ow.
the defender rerolling the attacker's dice is the last of them. And so yeah, so witty banter in your game here, from what I'm seeing, witty banter is the last thing that will happen.
Okay.
All right. So so net nothing changes because he could only reroll 2 dice anyway, and that's the most he would have been able to reroll. So there's no issues there.
Right.
But Luke was just explaining like his experience at the tournament that we were both at yesterday. Other people were telling him the wrong thing basically.
The wrong thing. Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's all good. There's so many little things in this game that like it's hard to
It's
remember
so
all the
many
details.
nuances, right? Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know what your experience is, but when I go to events in person, there's a lot of players that play that don't know these details. Like they don't remember the attack sequence. Like they don't have it memorized.
Yes.
Especially like the like step 14 or like the reroll step or step 14, like the whole after the effects are resolved
Mhm.
step, which is like the most common part of the attack sequence that questions come up in.
Yeah.
So if anyone's listening to this and want to get a little more knowledgeable in how the attacks work, I highly recommend looking into the reroll sequence in the attacks as well as the for step 14A and 14B in terms of effects resolving when attacks are over, because they can get pretty complicated, especially when there's multiple of them on the attacker side and multiple of them on the defender side and how they stack. But anyway, we've got Gwen going, looking like she's picked up one
That's
cube.
Yeah.
Why not pick up 2 cubes since... Hold on. Did he... Okay, he picked up both. I was going to say, why not pick up both since you're there? But yeah, that's what happened. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. How did Bill get there? Because she web pulled him. Okay.
Yeah. Web line.
I mean, you're going to die anyway. You should have web pulled everyone you could have.
Everyone.
Yeah, you should. It would have been like kind of like a stagger on all of his teammates, especially ones that had slow on them. But yeah, I don't see a way where there's no way for her to live.
No. Bill will just probably walk up and throw something in her face. Then he can only grab 1 cube, so maybe walk and punch if he makes it.
Yeah, is he only he has 4 power. Oh yeah, 2. You're saying you want to get both cubes here.
Yeah. He's injured anyway, right? So he's probably not gonna score any secures.
Yeah. It depends. He now
Depends. Yeah.
who has last activation? Because like maybe just double walking and throwing someone else off a point might be even like I'm not sure. I guess you wouldn't want the web warrior to like scoop those up again. Maybe probably.
No, because the one who has them next round will probably win close out the game.
That's totally fair. All right, so Wolverine looks like he is charging in. He's the best at what he can do. So he now is going to count double wilds as double on whatever attack he does next.
Yeah, just no matter the cost spender here into Miles, hoping to throw him into Wong.
Yeah, I mean you'd have to do only exactly what 1 damage to Miles though, or 2 damage to Miles because it throws after.
It's after. Oh, it's after.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
after. So you can't you can't get everything, but you definitely he's no matter the costing to get the 2 extra dice. It looks like you scream, but that makes sense. Like you're gonna heal the 2 damage anyway, so you might as well pay the card and
It's
get
all
the
right.
free 2 extra
Yeah.
dice. Miles is the way to go here. He's much tougher than Wong, so the odd you really need to punch through his typically high defense rolls. All right, what do we have here? 1 power on each of them. We've got Fenix using sacrifice into Wong.
There we go.
That's pretty. I think that's cool. I mean, you might as well if you got to pick one of them to go down. It's we got Wong blocks nothing. So Fenix can't do a reroll here because of sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Yeah.
It's not going to matter anyway. But there we go. Looks like defenders will have last activation based on the amount of dazing we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Wolverine can't pick up that cube. So let's see what he does with the cube here. Oh, whoa, he can't.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Hold on. All right, 1 sec. I gotta jump in. All right. Hey guys.
Yep.
Wolverine on his injured side, he cannot interact with or hold objective tokens from Wild Rage.
Okay. Oh, that's correct. And I have.
All right. There we go. That's fixed. It's it's good being an accuser and having the game streamed. I can just like if I see an issue, I can just like jump right in. So
Yeah. Very handy. Oh, he has a big roll into Miles here.
yeah. So Miles is see this is a little tricky too. If because you're now I mean the cube was probably gonna go there or like somewhere very close, but like you could get into a situation where it's like you accidentally rolled your next attack and then you have to then you drop the piece. And now you
Yeah.
know with the dice knowledge, that's a little bit of like looking into the future, I guess.
Yeah, a bit iffy, but
Miles goes down. It looks like with that wild
Yeah.
pierce.
crazy.
Wolverine. Wow, that's
Oh, that's
oh man, that's brutal. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
massive hit.
he forgot the extra dice, I think, from
Oh, now he's rolling it in. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Like you're adding salt to the wound here.
Look, you're even more dead.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We've now they're the offenders, right? This is I think someone. Oh yeah, there we go. I a chat a while back. Matt called it. He said offenders. Yeah. Lots of offense from the Daredevil squad this round for sure. That's putting the Web Warriors on a bit of a back foot.
Even with the rules, it doesn't matter, right? Because he pierces here, so
Yeah.
with 3 blocks, you still take.
I think that they hadn't figured it out yet, but there it doesn't matter. We got it.
Oh, brutal! Just ASM left to go. And the defenders still have Luke Cage, Wong, and Bill to go.
Yeah, it looks like it. Both cubes
Yeah,
are back there. So yeah, ASM could get 2 points here from those 2 cubes. I'm seeing here Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. Yeah, maybe you sent ASM after. Just try to take out Wong here, and have Luke Cage grab the. Oh wait.
Yeah, no, wrong Wong.
wrong Wong. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. We have Wolverine not being able to pick up those 2 cubes like makes this still a
A game.
a game, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think that every other character except for Wong is injured that has to go. So ASM could get like onto the back point and take those pieces, and if nothing changes, he still scores 4. And that's like that still puts him in the lead. But I think that there's still more things that Luke can do with 3 activations left.
Yeah. I guess ASM can move, web swing, and kick Wolverine off the point, maybe. And
There's
that's
no
still grab.
displacement on that, right?
Oh, that's
He'd,
right.
he'd have to he'd
Yeah.
have to kill
Yeah.
him, but
He's not Miles. He's not Miles.
yeah.
He has to kill him. Yeah.
And Exceptional's online, so that seems unlikely. But
Oh,
all right, what do
this
we
is
have here?
a big roll.
Yeah, so it's blue attacking with 6 hits. And obviously, it's ASM. He's the only one left to go. So Wong is gone.
Goners.
All right, so he just powered up. Did he do? Did he spend on that? He spent 4 power for a spender. Okay. So now he gets a medium move, and he still can
nice.
web swing. So
Nice. Great play.
yeah. I think he goes into Luke Cage with a web swing range 3 attack, and just puts a bunch of damage through to him, or tries to. He
I
needs to
don't
get.
know.
Yeah, looks like it. He just needs to get. Yeah, so he's gonna measure. Oh, he's gonna probably just put it onto Wolverine.
I mean, Wolverine is exceptional healing up, so you'll gain
Yeah.
1 power. Okay,
Yeah,
you can grab 2 cubes then.
it's enough.
You deny a point here from Wolverine as well.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. Wolverine's just gonna keep. Like the problem is Wolverine's just gonna keep taking out characters if you don't stop him at some
Yeah.
point. So let's see what happens. Okay, we've got a web kick from Spider-Man with 7 dice. Oh, and he craps it, unfortunately. Wolverine blocks 1, takes 1. But that's enough to pick up both cubes, so that's probably like if you get anything. Did he get the wild? Did he roll a wild on that last roll? He did. Did he get a power for it? He didn't.
Oh, you mean the crit?
And on Wong.
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't see a power gen on the crit against Wong.
I don't know if he critted though.
He did. He had that massive roll had crits in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see if they get it. They see the chat or something. Oh, he got it. Oh, he did get it. No, hold on. He didn't. He definitely didn't. I'll jump in at the end of the round if they haven't found it by then, and then we'll get it cleared up. All right. So Luke Cage is doing a spender, and it's probably to displace ASM, right?
Yeah.
Just to get that Wolverine get that point.
Yeah, 2 points, right, on the back counter there.
Yeah, exactly. So he just was checking reroll range for Luke Cage, but ASM is blocking the damage, but there is a throw. Let's see if the rerolls connect.
Yeah. Well, the extra power for ASM would have mattered here, right? With Witty Pander.
Oh yeah, 1 sec. Let me.
Yeah, might.
I'll jump in right now. That's a good call. Hey guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
So before you resolve the rest of this attack,
Mhm.
ASM should actually have a power right now because he attacked Wong for a crit, and and with the crit, and that would have got you a power, and I didn't see that actually be allocated in the chat history.
Oh, you're correct. It doesn't. Yeah, I forgot
So
about that.
yeah, so when Luke Cage attacks ASM, he should have a power at that point.
Okay.
Did you want to re-roll my wild?
All right. Yeah. So perfect. Good call on jumping in. They are. Looks like the witty banter is on the table here. And I think I think he is re-rolling that wild. Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, there you go.
Good call on that. That would have been a game-defining situation. And no damage and no throw. I think, right? Is that how that works, Luke Cage? You need the wild throw, I believe. Yes. But he is slowed and stunned.
Which is awful.
Yeah, but I think that okay. Let's see. Here we go. I think will the webs be able to hang on? Basically, let's see what happens here.
Ugh.
Yeah, I definitely liked attacking into Luke Cage there, just to put him at like maybe like 2 health left. That would have been nice, or maybe even just like 3 health left, and then he's just like that much closer to.
Yeah,
I
being at the
guess.
table.
I guess the problem though is that if you get the trigger, you are placing next to Daredevil instead of being next to Wolverine, right? So then,
Right.
so
Yeah.
maybe I could see the catch-22 situation. All right, Bill is going to attack into Gwen. This is a huge point swing, 4-point swing. If okay, I have a call to take, so I'll be right back. You can keep narrating.
All right. So Bill doing his 6 dice attack here into Gwen. Crit and a wild, rolling the extra crit. 3 hits here. Versus 1 block. Doing the reroll. Yeah, so she goes down, giving 2 cubes to the defender's player here.
All right, so Gwen's dead.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he had 4 hits into 1 block. So
yeah, that's unfortunate for Gwen, and that puts Luke at a in a really good spot now.
really good spot here. Yeah, 3 points from the extracts alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't show up on the UI, but he has 2 cubes on the Bill.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't stack them right. That's another thing. Pro tip for all those players out there: if you stack your cubes like this, the overlay doesn't show you've got 2 because the top cube is not connected with the table with your card. It's like all based on like sensors or something. I don't know how it works. All right, some people with more knowledge than me know how it works, but yeah. So anyway, Bill has 2. Who else has a cube that is not showing up here?
Daredevil has 1. So that's 3, and ASM has 2.
Okay, so same thing. They're both players are stacking their cubes here. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just picked
Yeah.
those up. Yep. And so we're looking at the scores. Looks like Luke went from 6 to 10 with 3 cubes and hold on, is that right? Seems off.
3 cubes in the middle and the middle gamma here.
Oh,
The
because
one is base.
they contested the home one. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So 6 to 10 or 10 to 10. Yeah, there we go. Because 2 cubes on ASM. That's it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Tie game going into round 4. It looks like.
4. Yeah. So many injured characters here.
Yeah. Here we go. We got. What do we do here? What does Wolverine is a problem. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, exceptional is still on the
Yeah,
table
that's
as well.
huge.
Yeah, and the extra health Wolverine has gotten now with the update. Yeah, it's really, really good for him.
Yeah, so he would normally be at 4 at this point, which would mean
Yeah.
that if you triggered exceptional, you would only have to punch through 3 more damage on the next attack, but now you'd have to punch through 4.
Or
Um,
yeah.
it's pretty tricky. Um, hmm. I think you go with Venom and you get a beam going or something like that. I don't know, like
Yeah, you have to make something happen here.
yeah. Do you have enough power to throw and beam? You probably do. Maybe you just like it's the problem is that the blanks are it's just a nightmare. And the blanks
Yeah.
are at any range too, I believe, right? The master senses on Daredevil, the radar sense, any
Yeah.
any range. He doesn't have stealth like Shadowlands does, but it does. I mean, when you're attacking him from any range, it doesn't even matter.
Do you just go with Venom and try to take out Bill here to get the 2 cubes?
Yeah, that seems that seems reasonable. It forces Daredevil back away from the rest of the team, and Bill is just going. I think Bill runs away, probably right, because he can just live in the
Yeah.
corner forever with 2 power, 2 cubes.
2 power, 2 cubes. Yep.
Yeah, so I think yeah, I think you're definitely right. You have to take out Bill here, or he is getting guaranteed two VPs, and he's a model up, right? So
Yeah.
he can afford to let Wolverine chill in the middle, probably. Like you kind of have to bet on that with exceptional online.
Yeah, and you have Wong here who will probably heal up Beta Ray Bill otherwise.
Yeah. So you're right. I think you're right. That is the right call here. You need to do your web jump in and
And just hope ASM survives Wolverine attack.
yeah. I mean, you've got escort. You could escort. Oh no, because range 3 on the spender on Wolverine is just gonna mess anyone up.
Yeah.
You patch up ASM with Miles maybe, or Wong patches up ASM.
Yeah.
You could basically need that 2 extra health, like to kind of. All right. Let's see.
Cool.
Oh, so he's looking to setting up the beam, or the problem is if that was is that how far ASM can go? He can go teleport 3. Wow. Okay. The problem that I'm seeing here is that if he tries to go into Bill, I don't know if he gave himself enough room to pick up the cubes. And also, he's just in the danger zone of Daredevil. Like if he was going to go into Bill, it would have been like as close to Bill as possible, right? Just to get out of the action. But he's clearly going for a beam here. It is a little greedy because Daredevil has can
Yes, the
tank.
blank. Yeah.
But if you do get a hit wild on the beam into Luke Cage, that's a free damage on Daredevil. It means you only need to do 3 damage into Daredevil. But if you get another hit wild on the Daredevil attack, it's only 2 damage into Daredevil because you could trigger it both times. So you let's see what if he gets that. He's looking. Agent Venom is looking for that hit wild on both attacks. And he gets it on the first one. That's really nice. You need that. Let's see who he attacked into.
Ooh, 4.
Wow, that's really good. And it was into Daredevil. That's exactly what you needed.
Oh yeah.
So that hit wild should do another damage, right? Because it's 4 into 2, so it's 2 damage. Yeah. So
Each other character within 2 of this character. Yeah. So it's 1 into is Cage? Oh,
no,
Cage.
so he purposely got out of range 2 of Cage, so Cage couldn't taunt it, right?
Right.
So he's checking the 2 now, and he's giving he's reading the rule. Yeah, hopefully they figure it out. But Daredevil's taken 1 more. So there we go. Lesson learned. You could have hit Wong.
Yeah, could have won.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could he have been in range of Beta Ray Bill?
He might have. I'd have to range 3 measure off of Luke, but he could have been in a world where Beta Ray Bill has to pay a power, and as a result, he takes 1. He's that much closer to dying, and he could have got him, right? Like I don't know. I think he's out, but let's see if he gets a hit wild into Luke here, because if he does, Daredevil is dazed. Hold on, one sec. Does the Daredevil get the trigger now on his attack on his?
With Man Without Fear.
I think he does.
Yeah, because this attack is resolved now,
Yeah,
so this
yeah.
is separate. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're asking, does it after? No.
No, it's now. If it says after attack action, then it's
Oh, hold on, one sec. Does it take after attack action? One sec.
no, it doesn't.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay, yeah. All right, so he is probably going to pay for it here. Attack into Venom. It's not going to matter. Hold on. Do you have to advance short towards the character? This advances. Yeah, you do. Okay, so there's no escaping the second ping of damage here. All right, here. This is a very important hit wild he needs here.
He's taking the hit from.
Oh yeah, right. This is Luke attacking with the Man Without Fear. Yeah. No damage.
Might get the wild for the stun, but no.
Okay. And yeah, another cool part about the leadership here is that, of course, you get to do this counterattack on the enemy's turn, which means you get the rerolls. You could do the rerolls even if you did it like on your turn with Daredevil.
Yeah, pretty sick. Oh well, didn't hit the trigger here. Just one crit.
Oh no, that's a huge bummer. Damn, that would have been such a big turn for Venom, but he does, and he doesn't have enough power. So he still has another attack action, right? So he could generate enough power to throw Daredevil. That looks like he would need to generate 2 more power. So maybe you go after Wong here, generate 2 power, maybe even a 3rd power, and you throw Daredevil for the days.
For the final, for the days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and pick up the cube is what you'd probably be looking at there. But that seems like the best path forward in this situation now.
Yeah, he's taking it over.
Yeah, maybe he finds it. Wong. I mean, I say Wong because he's probably the most. Like, I mean, you could even go to Bill here, I guess, but you're likely to do 3 damage to Wong more than any other character that he's in range of. I think.
I see 4 defense dice rolled, so
Oh man,
that's
maybe.
not long. Oh, just a wild.
Oh man,
Nope.
that's a bummer. So no matter who it went into, but yeah, no damage. Venom had such a good, strong start to that activation, and then it just kind of fell apart a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if he put a bleed on Daredevil, so at least Daredevil doesn't get to do, it doesn't get to do 2 things. Also, I mean, because he'll daze if he does 2 attacks, but also Daredevil is dying. Oh, hold on. Wong can heal him, so
Yeah, Wong
that's
can heal
probably
him.
why he moved him so close to Wong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, if you're Luke, are you moving Daredevil away? Are you healing Daredevil? Are you running away with Bill? What do you think?
I think I would just tough call. You can heal Daredevil, but ASM can still swing in and make a difference here. So
Luke's going with Wolverine. It looks like.
yeah.
I just saw him. Yeah, he's paying. It's just funny. Like as soon as it's his turn, it's like, all right, Wolverine's first. And no matter what, Wolverine is first.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's just like he's so violent. Like he can roll such crazy dice. So I can see why. Now I wonder who he's going into.
4 dice, so it's ASM here.
Yeah, I would have see that's and this is why I would have patched up ASM before this because like you knew this was
Before
coming.
Yeah, yeah.
And he rolls really well. 6 successes so far because wild count is 2. I think he didn't. I think he paid the power to do that. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pays 5 power in total.
Yeah. So 6 successes. Oh
7,
man.
8, 9.
Oh man. Oh man. 9 successes. Yeesh. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot.
Yeah, Patchup wouldn't have saved him.
Yeah, God, that's right. God damn.
Unless he rolls all these blocks here. Okay, there's one.
All right. Oh man, I really hope we're not in a situation where Patchup would have saved him. That would be a bummer.
He has Witty Banner. Witty Banner.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Get rid of
Yeah,
one of the wild double success here, so it could go down to
yeah.
7 or something. Let's see. Yep, there's Witty Banner played. Okay, so we're on to 7 into 3. It's 4, so that's
Or,
it.
yeah, Patchup would have saved him.
Patchup would have saved him. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts
Even
a
with the
lot.
throw damage. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Standard Wolverine roll. I don't know, not my Wolverine. My Wolverine does not roll like 7 success, 7 damage through or whatever this was. 7 net or I don't know. This is that was a lot. ASM gone. Wow. It's crazy how impactful that one turn with Gwen or like that Gwen Wong switch up would have potentially been here. I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't say it would have
yeah.
won the game, but like, it would have been. I think it would have mattered. So now Wolverine's gonna go again. Let's see if he can take Miles out again. Nope. Luke probably he gambled a little bit by going with Wolverine because Daredevil and Bill both
Being so
lower on
wounded.
health.
Yeah, yeah. But it paid off.
Yeah, it paid off with that massive success into ASM. Now the threat. Now, so if I am so let's see here. He's got Luke Cage. He's got Luke. So now basically, I think Fenix is going to have to go with Miles here
Yeah, and take out
take out
take out
Daredevil
Bill.
with the Wild, right?
Or yeah, Daredevil or Bill. One of the other.
I think you could you get both basically is like is that possible? Um, Daredevil, maybe you. I don't know if you can get both.
No, probably not, because I think he says to move and swing because he's gonna be within 2 of Luke Cage.
You're right. Yeah. Closed casket funeral for Peter. Oh man, jeez Louise. Yeah, I don't know. Miles is like the only one who can do anything right now.
Yeah. So Miles has to grab this cube. So he has to move, grab this cube, web swing to here, and then
The which
yeah,
cube is this? The cubes that are right beside Luke Cage. Yeah.
yeah, right beside Luke Cage. Oh yeah, you don't see my hand.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah. The one beside Luke
There's
Cage,
2 of them
and then
there, right? Because yeah.
take out Bill because he still has to activate, and you can deny 2 cubes maybe.
Oh, but Daredevil hasn't activated either, has he? No, he hasn't either. So
Oh yes, he is.
you're no matter what, you're
Yeah,
you're.
yeah. So, yeah,
It's
it's a rough.
tricky,
That's a rough spot.
but you're kind of like in the last, kind of like in the end game here. So you kind of just have to like. There's a few. You just gotta have to risk it.
Yeah.
Seeing if he's Luke's measuring to see if Bill can heal. So did he pass? Like we have got Bill, we've got Bill, Luke Cage, and Wong to go, and
So
and we've got only Miles and Wong. So we
yeah,
might have seen a pass here, which I don't know. I don't know if that was what. I mean, you just go with Wong if your opponent passes and you have Wong to go. You just go with Wong.
Yeah, go and heal someone.
Oh, look at that. He's punching into Venom. Oh man. Just why wouldn't you just move Wong and heal both your characters? Or is that an action to heal both of them? It's an
Oof,
action to heal both, I believe.
oh no, it's not.
No,
Because
to
he can heal.
passing power is not an action, but healing is.
Oh, healing is. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
healing
So he
is.
couldn't.
Couldn't.
See, I guess like that's something to like think about, right? Because like if he positioned Bill, I don't know if he measured exactly range 2 off Gwen or if he moved like Bill basically as far towards Gwen as possible. But there might have been a situation where Bill could have been within range 3 of Wong and been within 2 of Gwen, and you could have just like not thought about it. But um, anyway, so let's see if did Wong do anything? Did 1 damage to Venom? But now he's
Chipping
gonna
away at
heal.
the
He's gonna heal Daredevil, right? Makes the most sense. I mean, why wouldn't you pass a power to Luke Cage and pass a power? Why wouldn't you have gone with Luke Cage? I guess, right? And picked up those
grab
cubes.
cube and walk back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's I don't know. It's
Did he just move and attack?
Oh
Is that
man,
what he did
did he?
wrong?
Oh, he did. He did. He didn't heal Daredevil. I think we're a little I think we're being a little sloppy here.
Yeah.
I think they're not taking enough time to think about all their options potentially, or uh, I think maybe Lucas not recognizing like the winning scenario that like or like he's winning the game in with certain moves in all likelihood.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean violence, move Wong, attack. Man, if I'm now he's got Miles and Wong to go, and he has no healing on Daredevil. So Daredevil is gonna die. Is gonna daze in the cleanup phase. What are we scoring here? We're scoring. Let's see. We're scoring 1 in the middle with Luke Cage plus 1 in the back with Wong. So that's 2 plus this. He's got. Oh man, he's gonna have 5 cubes. He's gonna score 7. He wins like with Luke Cage. All right. Yeah. Okay. How is
Yeah.
this possible? Did Wong go? Like how is Luke Cage going? How did Wong go and then Luke Cage
And
went?
then Luke Cage. Yeah.
I gotta
No
ask about
clue.
that. I don't think I'm missing anything.
I don't see activation token near Wong or.
Hey guys, I just have a quick question.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did you went with Wong just now, right?
Yeah.
And you just you're going with Luke Cage right now. It's Luke Cage's activation.
Yeah, he
Uh,
passed.
Okay, so Bryan, you have Miles and Wong to go still.
Correct.
So you have 2 characters left to go, and Luke has just Luke Cage and just Bill.
No, he has
And Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Okay,
Daredevil.
gotcha. I missed that, and that's why I was wondering. Okay, you're good. So totally on us. Daredevil. We have Daredevil, Bill, and Luke Cage, and that's why
Yeah,
Bryan was able to
exactly.
pass.
Right.
Yeah. Oops.
Right.
It's I don't know. It's better to be better to ask the question, I guess, and just make sure. I think I don't know. Or am I like stepping into?
I don't know, Lucas.
Like what's the better thing? Should we have not said anything? Maybe we should have waited for chat to correct us before I just recklessly jumping in there. Oh man, no, it's all good. I think it's fine. I'm asking questions about like about not like about oh could you have witty bannered or could you have rerolled? I'm not. I'm just asking like if man things that have to happen. So anyway,
This is why I quit because to be an accuser, Lucas.
yeah,
All
too
this pressure.
much. Yeah,
All this pressure. All this pressure.
yeah. You know what? It's so me being a newer accuser, it's like at first it was just like a little intimidating to like actually like step in on someone's game and be like, hey, like you're not doing it right. But I think like me streaming these games, it puts like the pressure on me to have to
On
act,
you.
or else my stream is like, what are you doing? Why are you an accuser if you're not going to step in? Now I step in too much.
Do you even know the game?
Yeah. I know. I get. It's funny because like now I've got so many recordings of me stepping in and being like, "Hey, like, how did you pass there?" It's like, "Oh, I still have more activations than my opponent." Duh.
Yeah, well. To be fair, Lucas, normally the overlay works, right? So we can see who
Yeah.
has activated.
There we go. Thank you for thank you for defending me. I don't know. I still, even with the overlay working, I've still jumped in and asked dumb questions, but
I don't. You shouldn't have said that.
it's all good. It's all. What do you mean? I can't escape it. It's all on my YouTube channel. You should go check it out if you're watching the show right now. All right. All right. Okay, so we have Luke Cage going into Venom. It looks like one success, 2 successes, and a 2 blocks, no damage. Rerolls though, probably. Looks like Luke Cage just repositioned to basically keep his taunt. Does he have 2 power? Yeah, he keeps his taunt online for Miles if he makes it harder for Miles to deal with. Now, hold on here. I got to run the numbers. We got no cubes for the spiders,
Oh,
and that's pretty rough. We've got 5 cubes for the defenders right now. You save Miles' activation till as late as you can, right? And then you just like take 2 cubes off of someone.
yeah. I think you just give power to Miles so he can web swing and venom blast.
Yeah, that's smart.
I guess.
Well, you just like move Venom Blast, pick up 2 cubes, and are left with 0 power. Or
Yeah, but Cage is in the way.
well, Cage has 2 cubes though. Like you just go for 2 cubes on
Oh, right.
Cage.
Yeah. Cage is 2 cubes. There we go.
So that's an option. You do have. It's
But
interesting.
is that enough, right? Because then he
Well,
scores 3,
so
4, to the 14, and then you would go to 12. Yes, it's another round, but that's not in the favor of the Web Warriors.
yeah, I mean Miles would have to like basically someone, probably Miles, would just grab the last cube that Daredevil drops, right? And then run away, and you got and like, but that's unfortunately, I don't know
Oh,
if that's
not
enough. Yeah,
not with Wolverine there.
yeah, he's just gonna kill Wong, and there's 2 points right there.
Yeah.
So it's Agent Venom. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough for the Web Warriors. Gonna have priority next turn, so let's see what they can do with it. But it's gonna be tough. Excuses, yeah, yeah. I've got a lot of excuses. All right, so just yeah. All right, Miles paid 2 for a web swing. It looks like, yeah. He's instead of just like moving and venom blasting, he's going for a little more of a risky play here. If he could, so we could kill Daredevil. All right, so he's going into Luke Cage. But if he got Daredevil here and dazed him, and he had 1 power, he could Venom Blast Luke Cage,
With Cage, yeah.
and that would really slow down the score. Even though he wouldn't be able to pick up anything, it would. Let's see what happens. So he rolls. Wow, he rolls 5 successes, but yeah, 2 blocks. He's got a throws him off the gamma, so he's winning the gamma, but Daredevil will probably just show up there.
Yeah,
And
he's healthy.
that's why you needed to get Daredevil, I think, because he is he's healthy,
character.
right? So he's just gonna
Yeah.
take that VP from you. Yeah.
Playing fallback?
No, this is
No,
a throw off of Miles' attack, I believe. Yeah. Oh, so there we go. Yeah, actually, that's another thing, is that Luke Cage can block it. So my bad. You had to go. You probably had to go into Luke Cage, no matter what. It looks like he just chose to go into Luke Cage. But now he could attack Luke Cage again, right? If he gets the wild and 1 damage through. Oh, I
We
think.
spent 3
Yeah,
for
I
Venom
think. Yeah, I
Breath.
think you probably had to risk it here, and
Yeah, just hope for 1 damage in the wild again.
yeah, I think that would probably have been the better play, but he's guaranteeing he gets the 2 cubes off Cage and takes him off the board. Probably takes him off the board. Yeah, there's. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Luke Cage blocks like an animal. And well, is that enough? Oh no, it's not enough. He's living on 1.
Living on 1.
Oh man.
He drops the cube, so right with.
Yeah, he does drop the cubes.
But that just means Daredevil will pick up 1 cube.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. And he's gonna get the points.
Or is Daredevil still slowed? Oh, he
He is
is.
slowed. Oh, and he's slowed and bleeding, so he probably can't pick up that
No.
cube. But he can contest the middle
Contest.
and shake the
Yeah.
bleed and win the middle, which would net 2 secures and 3 cubes. 5 goes to 15 if Luke
15,
if that's what
yeah.
Luke does.
Yeah.
And then we got the web warriors would score 1 point, so 15-11. It would look like a problem for the webs. Probably too much for them to come back on. So let's see if that's what happens.
You have to be. Yeah. How much power is that beam attack from Agent Venom?
I don't know. Let's check.
4. 4.
Yeah, so he'd have to kill Wong. You kill Wong and then you beam Daredevil and Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Daredevil's probably got 6 on the other side, I would imagine, right? I don't know.
I think so.
The other, I don't know how do you flip a card when you're holding Alt? There's like a key button. I don't know what it is.
The F maybe.
I tried that. Yeah.
Mm.
Shift. Oh no, Shift flips it. Oh yeah, Shift kind of. Shift works, but it's upside down. All right. So he's got 6 health on his other side. Yeah. Okay. So you'd have to push 6 damage through with Venom. I don't know. It seems unlikely. All right. So he's actually
Oh,
getting
Phoenix.
14 points.
Okay. And giving 1 more point to Phoenix here.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a swap. It's a 2. It's a wow. I would have just said F it. Like give me that 15 points.
Yeah, 15 points. Like just 1 to win it.
Daredevil. Hold on. Daredevil could have eyes on the prize on that cube, right?
On
Got
a cube?
16 and 1.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. That was the win right there. But I mean, like he's
Yeah.
already in a strong position. But like that, it's interesting that there was a winning condition on the table.
Look at that. Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, it comes
Not-
in round
Late game,
round
it's
four,
at
end of
round
round
one.
4, end of round 4. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so all right, so then now we have Miles gonna go, or we got Miles Venom. Yeah. You could oh yeah, so you kill Wong, you could throw that terrain, you could throw Luke Cage. There's a few options you got with Agent Venom. Okay. 14 to, yeah, there we go. I mean, there's still a game here for sure. Beta Ray Bill. Oh, look at that. I think that Luke, his inexperience with how to deal with cubes has put Bill at 1 health.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I think you go into Wong here to try to get some power. Man, unfortunately that size 3
It's
cargo
just the way.
is
Yeah.
messing up the potential for getting Bill here.
It's rough here for Agent Venom because if he stays here, Luke is just gonna bodyguard.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. So you have
Yes,
3
to
power on
swing.
Venom. So you
Yeah.
have to throw Luke Cage first, maybe.
Yeah, or you just web swing to the back point, attack into Wong, generate power to auto daze Bill here, auto KO him. Oh no, he can just ignore it.
Yeah,
With,
you'd have
yeah,
to you'd have to throw the cargo at Bill.
Yeah, or just attack him. Yeah, attack.
Yeah. You definitely
Yep.
definitely have to deal with Bill though, who's got 3 pieces, and at least then Miles, who's sitting at 2 power, has a chance of like web swinging in for like to generate power, and then you can Venom Blast into Daredevil, who I'm assuming picks up the cubes, or Venom maybe picks up Bill's cubes, and Daredevil might not get Venom. Like there's definitely ways, like Web Warriors are not out of this. They're just in a disadvantaged position.
Yeah, for sure. But who knows? Maybe we'll see Wong just KOing Wolverine here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Wong dies in 1 hit, I'm sure. We do have fall. Okay, we have fallback on Wong. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you go with Age of Venom, right? Pick up the cube, web swing in, kick Wong, go for a big play, and
Yeah.
then with second attack, try to kill Bill and survive the 2 attacks from Daredevil.
All right.
Oh,
So-
patch up.
So we patch up Miles for 1, or hold on, who patch up Venom for 1. I think that's a problem because now Miles can't.
Can't web
He
swing
can't
and
web swing.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you had to just play the rip play. Oh, I see. So Venom is picking up. Hold on, no, that's not.
Yeah,
That
he's
didn't
picking up
matter.
cube.
Yeah. The patch up was it slows your team down, and you kind of needed to risk it. So he's making the right play. I think just the patch up was a little. You needed to be a little more risky than.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. All right. The thing with Miles too is that like if Luke Cage like stays around that area, Miles can just like hit the wild and get him, and then pick up the cube. Maybe I'm not sure, but the problem is Miles can't. If he gets Luke Cage in a hit, he'll only generate a power. Pick up the cube, he'll still be left stuck on 1 power. All right, let's see who we're going into here. Agent Venom is attacking, and we have 2 successes, not a lot. We have no blocks so far.
Hey, there you go. 3. That's a lot. That's 3 power
third.
generators.
There we go. Who takes the hit?
I assume this is Wong.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Wong living on 1. Man, if he caught 1 more, he gotta have the beam online. But he has enough power to throw.
Throw Wong
So he
into
can throw
Bill
Wong
there.
into Bill.
Yeah.
And you auto kill, and then you still have an attack action. So you could go into Daredevil. Daredevil doesn't have the Man Without Fear anymore. He has the other ability where you can take damage and do a 3rd attack action, basically, or do a free attack. If you roll skulls. That's pretty freaking good, but okay. Anyway. Let's see what happens.
So,
Let's see what he does.
3 power spent from Venom here.
Okay, so he's doing a throw. He spent
yeah.
3. What's going on? Oh yeah, we're doing a dodge roll. 1 block. Oh, Bill dies if he Bill dies. If it's into Bill, it's got to be in Bill. That would be a silly thing. Wow. Holy moly. Bill's going to drop 2 cubes. And Daredevil's not slowed anymore, so he's going to put them in spots that don't allow Daredevil to be on the point and get both cubes. That's very interesting. I don't know if that's the right play. I think you got to pick up. I think you have to go into, maybe you go into Luke Cage, do a damage and pick up 1 cube. Or do you go into Daredevil and try to get 2 damage through and try to... Okay. Wong is bleeding with 1 health. Maybe you go into Wong. Maybe just go.
Go into Wong, generate 1 power, pick up this
1,
last
and then the other one is just like off, so that Daredevil really doesn't get a full activation. Probably, yeah. I mean,
it just
well,
moves.
hold on.
Back.
Wouldn't it be better to go into Luke Cage actually? If you, I guess you only need to do 1 on Luke Cage. There's no damage reduction. You just need to roll 1. It's 1 more success. 1 more block die for Luke.
Yeah, but does he have the range to Luke?
Oh, I range 4. It's close, but you I mean, it's close, but I think that you're
close.
I don't know. Looks in. Could be wrong. Anyway, we're going into someone. Probably Wong since I didn't measure
Wong.
it.
3 dice. Oh
One,
no.
no blocks.
Oh
One
no.
did. I get some exactly. Holy moly.
Super efficient. This
Yeah, there we
Agent
go.
Venom.
Yeah, exactly. Well, both time with the throw and everything. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. He just
So it's
deletes the
still a game.
model. That's
It's still
good.
a game.
Yeah, it is still a game for sure. He needed those are definitely things he needed to have happen. So now he's on the point too, and he's injured. There's no healthy characters left on the board. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see what we do here. I mean, Luke has a trend of going with Wolverine first. So we're I would if I'm a betting man, even with Luke Cage on 1 health.
Oh, one. You're still
uh,
saying he's going with Wolverine? Yeah.
I think that I think so. I think you go with Wolverine into Miles actually maybe probably or um right. That's the
Just
because if you kill Miles, it's over.
you just double spender with the Cage.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. You double.
Oh, there's
Well,
no
no, it's
size two to
no.
throw.
It's
That's
you can't double spender because it's a 4 power, so you can spender and
four
attack
power.
him. Yeah, you
What?
can bleed
What?
slow and throw Miles. Or sorry, slow stun and throw Miles. That's fine. I mean, you could even go with Daredevil. I mean, I think that Luke's gonna go into Miles. I think that's what he's gonna do because well, we'll see because it's violence and it seems like the pattern. Okay. The problem here is that like one blunder or like bad roll, bad activation is like is
Game
game
ending.
ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks like you're right. He's checking Wolverine.
I mean, has it been like other than the first turn? Has it been every single turn? I think it has.
Yeah, yeah. He
Charge
went
does
last.
know what I
He
can
went
do.
last round one. Yeah, and then first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Charge and Miles. 'Cause if he puts Miles in a oh man, he could put Miles on like 4 health or something, and then Miles like 4 damage on him, 1 health remaining, and then he goes into I mean maybe goes into Daredevil or something and takes Daredevil off the board, and it's just so super messy um with 4 cubes on the 4 cubes for that's the game, right? So let's see what Wolverine does here. If Wolverine, so he did the charge, so he's rolling 5 dice, wild count double into Miles. Oh, that's not a
Oh,
great roll.
no. Well, the crit here for.
Yeah, that's not a great roll for Luke. He needed more than that. He's got 3 rerolls here for
Yeah.
Miles. Holy moly! That's gonna mean he's got a regular 5 dice attack. Luke has a regular 5 dice attack with a wild. I mean, that's a wild pierce, but um, let's see. What? Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're resetting for the 3 dice reroll. Man, Miles is such a tank. Oh, he
Yeah.
misses it. Takes 2 on
Oh, take
Miles.
two. That's rough because now he gets spender.
Oh man, yeah, that's what you're. I'm sure we're gonna see that fall back. Oh no, he can't fall back. He didn't have enough power. He didn't have any power. That's another. Oh yeah, man. Whew. Could he have fallen back there if he didn't patch up Venom?
Uh,
Spender 7 dice. There's no wild double wild here, so this could just this could whiff. You do have a throw on Miles. It needs to whiff basically, right? Because there's an automatic throw on it.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
no
you need
damage
more.
through or Miles dies. Yeah.
Wolverine hasn't used his rerolls yet, I believe.
Oh, that's a problem
Oh,
for.
oh, oh,
Oh, there
four
we
crit.
go. That's gonna
Hello.
punch through enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
there
dead.
we go. It's gone. Yeah, Miles is dead. That's gonna be game. After once they do their scores, we're gonna jump into their chat and just ask them each how they felt about the game.
All right. Yeah, Wong has to sit on his back point there. Otherwise, he's going to give up 2 VPs to Luke Cage, and this leaves Daredevil to pick up.
Yeah, yeah.
both
Wong.
VPs.
Is there anything? I don't think there's anything that can stop this, right? Yeah. Now that like,
No, Wong has to sit there because otherwise you give up the 2 VPs.
yeah. But I mean, so you're just saying he loses less.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there's like no, yeah, I think it's like mathematically over pretty much. All right.
Yes, the most VPs for him are picking up 2 cubes and sitting on the middle.
Yeah.
Maybe
All
Wong
right.
is taking the hero's way out, and no.
Oh, he's gone back. Okay. So he's scoring. So he's scoring 4. And as of right now, Luke is scoring 2. So if Luke Cage and Daredevil don't do anything, then we're going into the next round. Let's see. All right. So I'm sure Luke Cage will pick up that cube.
Right. Sit
And
sit on the middle or somewhere
I mean, it
else.
doesn't even matter. Just pick up the cube.
No, it doesn't
It's
matter.
over. All right, there it is. Yep, game. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's see what they do. He's gonna quickly just shuffle him over. I'm sure. He's not being very ruthless by double walking Luke Cage onto Wong's pointer now
Oh,
or
Wong's
whatever.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't matter. I've played in an event where VPs were a tiebreaker, and
Oh, okay. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
bummer part of that is I didn't know until like 3 out of 4 games in.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's
Yeah.
just I know it's
Yeah.
like it's so horrible. It's like everyone else or like a bunch of other players were playing knowing this was the tiebreaker, and they were just like,
So
of course,
farming all the extra VPs, right?
farming the VPs. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if they adjust the score or anything here. Well, as soon as they adjust the score, we'll jump in.
All right.
There we go.
I'm scoring 4. So 16.
How are you scoring 4?
1-2 on Venom.
Oh, okay.
1 on.
Okay. All right. So I win by 1.
Yep.
All right. GG, buddy.
Good game.
My goodness. Good game.
It's a little scary.
Hey guys, thanks for letting us stream the game. It was pretty wild. Bryan,
Yeah.
Bryan, what do you thought? What are your thoughts on the game? And was there any like key activation that you are thinking about?
It was a very close game, very wild game.
Yeah.
I don't think I like Web Warriors on Ease. It's the first time I played with them on an EMAP. I don't know if there's a key activation. I guess there's one thing where we had Ghost Spider like here-ish
Yeah.
with that objective just being a
Oh,
fraction of a
right.
millimeter out.
Yeah.
And if I would have positioned that, I think a little better where that objective was at, I think I could have gotten it and gotten her back and not had to worry about her getting a ton of damage in on her, which I think was a fairly large mistake on my end.
Yeah. Well, when Gamma came up and you didn't have like any like big hitters, you had like basically 4 threat and under, and it was like
Yeah.
generally a wide webware team. We knew that you had a little bit of an uphill battle, especially since defenders are like love this shape because of their leadership, and
Yeah.
and so they're I think that activation. Cookie, Dave, and I were talking about that activation, and we thought that you activating Wong before Gwen and having Gwen being the last activation on in that order would have allowed you to potentially like pull his Luke's Wong off of the back Gamma and your Gwen would have been sitting on it with a potential VP swing right there. But um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, the it was a really exciting game, and it was pretty crazy. Your team tanked a lot of hits, but also Wolverine was putting in work. I think Luke, I think you activated Wolverine at the beginning of the round every single time you possibly could, which was pretty
Oh
funny.
yeah, he's throwing out the most dice, right? And
Yeah.
I just need those dice to go like do what I need them to do to take out his big pieces. Like taking out ASM was pretty huge. Um,
Yeah. Yeah,
uh,
that was a big blow.
but yeah,
Uh,
starting with this, I'm definitely with defenders picking my secures every time if I can help it.
so
And
Luke,
sure,
we saw you had Bill obviously, and you had Eyes on the Prize in your list. We
yeah, so
thought that you would.
that was my big mistake. Like when I looked at cubes, like after I had everything down, I was like, oh, I don't really need eyes.
Okay,
um,
so we thought you would use Eyes to safely grab the middle cube and then pull him back, probably onto that terrain piece to give him cover potentially. What was your
okay.
thinking on putting him like on the middle with two cubes?
I was just thinking if he can tank, then I can, and he takes a little bit of damage, I'll have power to take one less. But knowing that it's Web Warriors, I probably should have just stayed back because Web Warriors was probably not going for the middle anyway.
So there was an opportunity for you to aggressive Bill after you did take a little bit of damage, and it would
Mhm,
have, I think, put you in a position to I mean, I guess you did win the middle at that point, but
mhm,
more like, I guess, like, have keep him on the point if you wanted to.
mhm.
Was that something you thought about, or did you were you just like just misremembering or anything like that?
I always forget aggressive.
Yeah, I'm the exact same situation. You actually had a
Yeah.
winning condition last round. You couldn't reach that cube that was on the ground with Daredevil. You
Mhm.
could have moved Daredevil forward, and well, at the beginning of Daredevil's activation, you could have played Eyes on the Prize, moved him forward, picked up the cube that was too far away from him, and
Oh,
do you see it?
and
Do you
then
see it
got rid of
now?
my bleed. Okay.
Yeah, but
Uh,
anyway, it was it's easy to miss because Eyes is like almost always used as like a first turn option.
Yeah, I was just thinking like I got Bill, I'm gonna use eyes, and then
And
I took Bill specifically because there's size 4 terrain here, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
but that never came into play. He was just taking way too much damage, and that's mostly because of my extract plays.
yeah.
But yeah, that was super close and uh, really swingy, really bloody. It was a good game.
Dave, did you have any questions for the players?
No, not really. To be honest, it was a fun game to watch and commentate. It's really, really back and forth, and I thought the all webbed up turn was round two was pretty brutal. Were you expecting that, Lou?
No, this is my first or second time playing Web Warriors, so yeah, the all webbed up came out of I was like, oh, I guess everybody's slow now. That's cool.
Okay, well, thank you guys for letting us stream the game, and I would love to stream your matches in next week if you're interested. So just let me know. Anyway, yeah, thanks again, and have a good night.
Yeah, you too,
Yeah.
bud.
Thanks.